All right, hello everybody. This is going to be Jund League number 28, but with a special guest. I've got my partner here, and I'm going to do my best to teach her a few things about Jund. And don't expect I don't expect us to do a whole lot of winning, mainly because we might time out a few times because I'm going to try my best to explain things a little extra and talk about things a little extra. So I guess let's do a really quick deck tech. Still playing the split of 3 Lightning Bolt, 3 Fatal Push. Still playing 2 Cling to Dusts. I think Cling has been really, really good lately. It's really good at fighting the Uro strategies, as well as hitting random stuff that you care about, like I forgot the name of the land. The land that when it enters, you can like fetch it because it's an island and it like puts something. Mystic Sanctuary. It's really good at tagging Mystic Sanctuary targets, and it's in its worst case, most of the time it's just a redraw. And then against things like mid range, you get to escape it to net a card, and the extra card can mean a lot. Like I mentioned, playing 1 Scavenging Ooze, playing 3 Tireless Tracker. I've been very, very impressed with this card. It's just a really excellent clock, and its card advantage is insane and can definitely pull you back from a lot of games. I'm playing 3 Bloodbraid Elves. You had a question?
Yeah, you didn't have Tireless Tracker in before, right?
In the most recent leagues I did, but it started out as experimental, but I liked it, so I'm keeping it for now.
What did you have before?
I had a second copy of Scavenging Ooze, and I had a 4th copy of Bloodbraid Elf.
Okay.
Bloodbraid Elf is it's really good because it has. Do you remember what Cascade does?
When you cast this spell, it does that.
It does that, yes. So it basically generates extra cards, and the cool thing about it is that it counts as 2 different spells. So if your opponent has a counter spell, they have to pick between one of 2 things to counter. So you usually force something through, which is cool.
Oh wait, so it counters.
So what happens when you cast Bloodbraid Elf? Bloodbraid Elf is now on the stack.
Yeah.
But then Cascade is a trigger. It says when you cast this, trigger Cascade.
Oh yeah, regardless of
and
who
then
gets count.
Yeah. So like whatever Cascade reveals is on the stack will resolve before Bloodbraid resolves. So it's 2.
Oh yeah.
It's 2 different spells. So instead of countering one thing, they have to counter 2 things or let one get through.
Oh sweet.
And it's got haste, so it's a nice little clock.
Yeah.
So Tracker does something similar in that it generates cards.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt like that was a kind of natural kind of swap because I didn't want too many things doing the same thing, and they both cost a lot of mana, and you don't want to like get your curve too clunky up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I had initially also cut a Liliana of the Veil, but this card's insane, so I instead put the Liliana back, and I'm now playing 1 Kolaghan's Command instead of 2. And then I also initially had 2nd Ooze, which I'm not happy about not playing, but the 2 Cling to Dusts do a similar job in that they interact with the opponent's graveyard. So losing one, while not a huge loss, is just a minor loss.
Cool.
And then the sideboard, we have tunes to beat this stuff. So currently Uro Piles is... You've heard the Boogeyman Uro.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Finally got to see it in the...
Yeah, that was in a format less powerful than this. So even in a format this powerful, it's still hanging around with the rest of the big bosses. So that's how you know it's good.
Yikes!
How much Magic has she played so far? She's got 1.5 commander decks. I taught her how to play Burn at my local game store
and Dredge
before coronavirus.
Yeah.
So she's played some Modern before, not a lot, mainly a Commander player. But yeah, she knows all the rules. She knows what she's doing. She just doesn't know much about Modern. Yeah. All right. So so we have the sideboard tunes to be this kind of stuff. We have 13 cards in the sideboard that I'm happy bringing against Uro deck. So that's how I'm really teched out to beat this thing because and it's still most of the time not even good enough. It's kind of ridiculous. So we don't want to see Uro. We do want to see Blitz. That's a pretty good matchup. That's the deck that I'm building in paper that I showed you. Luris aggro. We expect to have a good matchup against Gruul. We don't want to see they play Blood Moon. You remember what Blood Moon does?
No, I just know names that give me a healthy fear. I just never know what they do.
Alright, so this is Blood Moon. Non-basic lands are mountains.
Ah, yes.
So that doesn't mean it's your type and mountain. It means it's just mountain.
Rip.
Yeah. So it's pretty rude. But yeah, then we've got Jund, our hero in 8th. Dredge we'd like to dodge. I would like to see Burn and Blue-White because those are pretty good matchups, I think. And then Tron can stay away. And then the Devoted Devastation and Nip Light should be fine. Alright, so that's the metagame breakdown. Here's the sideboard that we have to beat it. As you can see, we've got lots of stuff that I would love to play versus the Uro decks. Pretty much everything except the Plague Engineers. Brutality can be swapped in for things like Inquisition of Kozilek because the things that we care about out of them cost 4 mana a lot of the time and are instants or sorceries. For example, Factor, Fiction, and Cryptic Command both cost 4 and they're instants or sorceries. So while Inquisition doesn't hit it, Collected Brutality does because it says target opponent reveals their hand, choose an instant or sorcery from it, so it doesn't really care about the mana cost. Mm-hmm. And then we just got some other mid-range powerhouses like Klothys is pretty good at hosing the aggro decks, as well as even mid-range decks where it can stick around for a long time. It does a lot of damage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so just lots of value-oriented stuff.
Alpine Moon?
Alpine Moon? Oh, Alpine Moon's a good one. Oops.
Is it like Blood Moon? But...
No, Alpine Moon is the is our version of Blood Moon.
Yeah.
So the losing land types and abilities other than mana abilities is really important because in the Uro decks, it works versus Tron, right? But also versus the Uro decks, which I guess I should have not taken down that page. Let's pull up the Uro piles again. They play this stupid card called Field of the Dead.
Look at that and just whoop.
Oh man, it's 15 in paper now? Damn, I should have gotten my 2. So it says whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more different lands with different names, you make a 2/2 zombie.
For every other, for every card. Okay.
So say for example you have seven lands in play. They all have different names. One of them is Field of the Dead. That 7th land will give you a zombie. If you've got 8 lands and they all have the same name except for 2, because you have 2 Fields of the Dead in play, you get 2 zombies with each land entering.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you have duplicates after the 7. It only matters if you have at least 7 unique ones.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. So we have just our sideboard tacked to beat various stuff that we don't want to see. And Modern's gonna be Modern Jund is gonna be the deck that like rewards you the most for knowing what the opponent is trying to do, not necessarily what you're trying to do. So might be a little difficult for newer players to pick up, but we gotta start somewhere. So
yeah. All right, so that's all your lands. Let's see. Okay, so I've heard Fatal Push a lot. What does it do? Oh, okay. Wait, Revolt, destroy that creature path.
So it kills a 1 or 2 drop. If you have Revolt, it kills a 3 or 4. In addition to a 1 or a 2. Or a 0, because 0 drops do exist.
Oh, okay. Especially in that drop that I was trying to get you to entertain.
Oh, well, those things still technically have a converted mana cost.
Oh.
They just cost less.
Okay.
And we get to go first, so that's good. Alright, so what do you think of this?
First question, Mulligan?
Yeah, probably. Renin 6 is really, really powerful, but we don't really have... But that's kind of like
the only thing to play.
Yeah, we don't really have a follow-up to it. Like, the opponent might not even be a creature deck.
Yeah.
So it's not even guaranteed this terminate's good. If the opponent's playing anything combo, big mana, aggro, this hand just won't compete. If we're playing something like the Mirror, there's a chance that it's good. Alright, what do you think of this one?
Oh, I mean, you only have 1 land.
Yeah, we're getting kind of unlucky. If we have a second land on top, this hand is very good because Renin 6 has the ability to buy lands back, and Verdant is going to go to our graveyard, right? But the issue is if we don't hit it, we do stone cold nothing.
Yeah, so
like if we had more things that cost 1 mana, so if we brick, we continue playing, then maybe it's good. But I think it's a little risky. Just getting pretty unlucky. All right, what do you think of this one?
Okay, yeah, keep.
You like this one?
Yeah.
All right, so we have to put 2 cards back.
I guess a Fatal Push.
Probably.
And then, wait, you choose a non-land card?
You can choose a land.
Choose a non-land card. What do you mean?
We have to put 2 back total.
Oh, no, I'm reading the
So for purposes of time,
Inquisition?
I'm gonna keep the Inquisition.
Oh, okay.
The reason being is early game cards like this are gonna have almost guaranteed value. You know they're gonna do something. So like if the opponent isn't playing a creature deck, this Fatal Push won't necessarily line up.
Mm-hmm.
But the opponent's playing cards. They have cards in their hand, so the odds that
did
this does something are really high.
So you hit a land? You returned a land?
I returned the second copy of Raging Ravine.
Oh, okay. Okay, joy.
Right, so we're playing against Blue-Red Prowess, which is one of our better matchups. So versus Blue-Red Prowess, usually what we want to do is we just want to take all of their threats, because they have a hard time killing us without the threats.
Yeah. I know what Monastery Swift Spear does.
Right, so we probably want to take that, because Gutshot isn't a creature, and neither is Manamorphose. Manamorphose, I'm going to try not to click too much, because I don't want to misclick by accident. But if we can keep them off of creatures, we're going to have a pretty good time. So let's just take this. We do have Fatal Push.
Hard time seeing.
We do have Fatal Push, which means we've got an answer to another threat.
Okay, yeah.
But if they draw another one, we're going to really wish that we would have been able to take it. Alright, so Manamorphose is going to enable them to play a Stormwing entity on turn 2.
Why? Wait, what?
Because it costs 2 and a blue less to cast if you cast it in sorcery.
Okay, yeah.
So this costs 5 mana. So we're going to want to cast Thoughtseize here because, well, it can take the Stormwing, whereas Inquisition can't because it only takes something that costs 3 or less.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we could take Manamorphose, but it's probably better if we just take all of their threats. And then the only other clear play is land go.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we've got interaction. We've kept the board clear. The missing piece of the puzzle is we need something to kill them with. Best thing to do that would probably just be Tarmogoyf because it's pretty thick.
Can you make this bigger so I can see?
Make what bigger?
Can you make Streamlabs bigger?
We can just do this.
That's what I was saying.
Okay. Alright, so they drew a threat.
Okay.
So we're pretty happy now that we kept Fatal Push. That we took their Swift Spear because we wouldn't really have an ability to kill a second one.
Yeah.
Ideally, we would have had a black land. Ooh, that's a good draw for them. It just says exile top 2.
I remember doing a draft.
So we need like a Tarmogoyf or something. This is fine-ish because now we can at least cast both of our spells.
Mm-hmm.
So we can lead here. Alright, and then Gutshot, not really going to do a whole lot, but Manamorphose says draw a card, so we're just going to take the card that cantrips. Yeah. And then this is an instant, so we don't actually have to do anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
And if we... this has Prowess, right? So they're inclined to cast spells before it hits us.
Yeah.
So by waiting, we
for them to draw a card.
Well, we can wait until the absolute last second to kill this thing because it may influence their decision on what they're casting now.
Yeah.
So like this Gutshot, like if they knew we were going to be killing this thing, there's like no way they would have Gutshot at us. But now we got a card for not free, but pretty good. Alright, and then they may even be inclined to cast this Mutagenic Growth now because it needs a target to be good, and they've got a target.
I'm reading it. Okay, yeah.
Alright, so we're just going to say, okay, you can go to blocks. Alright, and they're not pulling a trigger.
So before damage, we're
gonna kill their thing so we can save the life.
And then this is where you pick the land.
Mm-hmm. We can get Swamp.
Oh, it comes in untapped?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then we can push their thing. So we did mulligan to 5, which means we're low-ish on resources, unfortunately. Alright, well, we drew another way to kill another thing.
Nice.
We can kill most things, though. Remember, things like their Stormwing are already kind of big, and then Prowess makes them bigger. Alright, well, we drew a way to kill a thing.
And that's a thing.
Right. So we're going to want to probably... We can't kill this on their end step, because Light Up the Stage says they get access to this card until the end of their next turn, which was last turn. So at the end of this turn, they lose access to this.
Okay.
And if we try to Lightning Bolt their Soul Skirmage, they'll just cast it and it'll save it.
Yeah.
So we'll wait until they no longer have access to it.
So.
And then we can kill it.
Yeah.
And I think we want to kill it on our turn.
Mm-hmm.
Because if for some reason this doesn't work, like they protect it with like another mutagenic growth that they may have in their hands, they won't have that pump on their turn to attack us with.
Yeah, yeah. Like now.
Alright, so what they're gonna do now is they're casting 2 spells. They're gonna cast this Gut Shot and they're gonna cast this Lava Dart.
To pump it.
It'll get 2 prowess triggers.
Yeah.
Something we could have done is we could have used the Cling to Dust to try to exile their Lava Dart from the graveyard first.
Yeah,
but
we also could have done it in response, right?
Well, no, because in response to our Cling, they could then just cast their Lava Dart anyway.
Okay.
But this way, since we did it on our turn, we're not taking that damage that we would have taken.
Yeah.
And then we're probably just going to target an instant or sorcery so we can draw a card. Because we really need to dig for more answers and or a creature of our own.
Mm-hmm. And then what are we taking?
It really doesn't matter. It just has to be a non-creature. If we hit a creature, we gain 3 life and we don't draw a card. And the goal here is to draw a card. Alright, well, we drew a Fatal Push. It's another way to kill it. Alright, Peatland redraws. But I think it's just another land.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. I think we're just going to pass here, though. We can draw the card at their end step, and then because we have to tap a land and sacrifice this to draw the card. We want to kill this no matter what, so that means we'd have 1 mana left over to play whatever we draw.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in our deck for 1 mana that I don't think we'd want to play right now. That's fine. And then Fatal Push is nice because it doesn't care about the size of the creature. As long as the mana cost stays below 2, we'll be able to manage it fine. Yikes. Bedlam Reveler is their best draw.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they have 0 cards in hand, so that's just a draw 3.
Yeah.
Pretty bad for us. Alright. So now even if we find a way to kill this Reveler, they're still just up 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and let's draw our card like I mentioned. Alright, well, Terminate can kill the Reveler. Ooh. Liliana's good.
Spicy.
So they still have the Lava Dart, so if we use the Liliana and Midas targeting them, they can just Lava Dart it to kill it.
What's Lava Dart again? How would Lava Dart kill Liliana?
Liliana will be at 1 loyalty.
Because, if we plus and they attack and then... Yeah.
I still think we want to do it, though, because if they do it, they're not using that Lava Dart to prowess a creature when it attacks us.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is just more mana efficient.
Oh, okay. We're minusing.
Yeah. The minus is a sack a creature, and the plus is discard cards.
And that way we hold up the Terminate for something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still missing a threat. Yeah, they do need a mountain to sacrifice, and they've got exactly 1 right now.
Tick-tock on the clock.
Please, no Stormwing.
What is Metamorphosis?
Uh-oh.
Okay. And then you just went Stormwing and
Yep.
2.
Because it both makes the 2 mana the Stormwing needs and counts as a spell to make it cheaper.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool combo. So we've got the Terminate for it.
Is that flying?
It does fly.
Okay.
I mean, Terminate kills it.
Is that what that little symbol means on it?
Which
that it's
symbol?
flying, or and you see how it's like swirling?
That means it's summoning sick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do plus the Liliana of the Veil, which is good because now it's out of the range of the Lava Dart.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard Kolaghan's command. And I think it's important to do it in this order first, because now they're discarding the card without the information that their thing is going to die.
Yeah.
And before sideboarding, the odds they're playing a kind of counterspell are very low.
Okay.
Annoying. Just another threat.
Mhm.
We're going to let them make all of their scry decisions before we terminate.
Smart. Makes sense.
So now, if they split the difference attacking us and Liliana, because remember, Liliana's at 2. She's loaded up for another Edict.
Mhm.
They split the difference. So now what we can do is we can terminate this, and then unless they Lava Dart us, the Liliana will get to take care of the other creature.
With the minus.
Yeah. The issue now, though, is if we don't draw another way to kill this whatever other threat, we're in kind of a bad spot.
What threat? Well,
Like
wouldn't the minus take care of it?
Well, they can Lava Dart the Liliana,
Oh, I see. Okay.
which would make her no longer able to kill. So, I mean, we have to kind of go for the high upside play just because we're so behind.
Okay.
And they're doing it, which makes sense. So Liliana gets to stick around at 1, but we need a way to kill the Stormwing. Alright, that is not a way to do it. We get to play it though. They need a spell to kill us.
Yeah.
We get to plus this. It's not one-sided because we don't have anything. But I mean, the odds they have something afterwards are probably pretty high. Yeah, they're discarding more threats. Alright, so then we can plus this. Get back a Peatland. Let me just play it and say go and hope we don't die.
You don't want to draw the card now?
Well, we wouldn't have any
no,
mana left afterwards, right? So Liliana is again loaded up. Alright, Bolt kills us. Bummer. So I mean, our roll to 5 was just kind of bad. We didn't have any kind of pressure. Alright, so Bedlam Reveler you saw was very strong versus us. It kind of single-handedly won them the game. So Spellbomb's good for fighting that, because if we can keep their graveyard empty, we can make sure that Bedlam Reveler doesn't get super cheap to cast.
Oh, yeah. So it's
So
just like a Bajuga Bog, basically.
pretty much, yeah. Except this
Except
one
it
draws
always
us a card.
does it, right? You just tap and then... Oh, no, sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We need an extra mana if we want to draw a card off of it. Usually you do, but
I mean,
in a pinch, yeah.
Usually why not?
I like Brutality. It's just a good way to kill a creature. You can take an instant sorcery, and you can also, get some extra value. And then we may also want Colossus. It's a little slow, but on the play it might just be fast enough. Just another way to keep their graveyard tiny and gain some life. So then in terms of what we're taking out, Thoughtseize looks kind of bad because they're an aggro deck and it makes us lose 2 life. It can take things like Stormwing and it can take things like Bedlam Reveler, but losing 2 life and then not taking one of those things is going to feel really bad. Kolaghan's command only does 2 damage to try to kill something.
It's not like big enough for this matchup.
Yeah, it costs a lot of mana to probably not kill something, so I think we cut it.
Yeah.
Additionally, Renin 6,
Oh,
its minus does 1 damage.
Yeah.
Not going to be enough most of the time.
What's Plague Engineer do?
Plague Engineer, here we go.
They didn't have like a...
They only have one thing that starts as a 1/1, but as soon as it gets a counter on it, it's the Sprite Dragon.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets a counter, Plague Engineer doesn't do anything anymore. It does have Death Touch, so it can trade with something on the ground, but it's on the slow side. So I cut a tracker just because it's one of our slower threats, and we need to cut one more to get to 60.
It's Collective Brutality.
That's one of the cards we brought in.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to cut just another Renin 6.
Mm-hmm.
Renin 6 is nice because it helps us guarantee we get our bigger mana spells.
Mm-hmm.
But we're playing 24 lands, which is a pretty normal amount anyway. I pretty much always want to go first.
Alright, I'm ready. So let me get in here. Maybe that's yeah, 1 to keep.
We don't have any black mana.
Oh.
This hand would be great if one of these was black.
Yeah, that's true.
We kind of don't do anything if we don't
Yeah.
hit the black.
I mean, keep.
This hand's great.
Yeah.
What would you want to bottom here?
Oh, I have to bottom something?
Yeah.
I really don't know. The Inquisition? I mean, the ooze just seems good.
I think we bottom Cling.
Yeah.
Remember, Inquisition is one of those things where I said, like, it's going to be good almost no matter what.
I still don't, like, understand the difference between Inquisition and Cling.
Inquisition takes something from their hand.
Oh, and then Cling is
exiles something from
the
their yard.
graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, and then you have the ooze to also deal with graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get count. Okay. I got it.
So we get to just go ahead and Inquisition them, and then hopefully they have a threat light hand, and then we get to take one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get in here and see. Choose a non-land card, 3 or less. Oh, you're gonna take one of the Swift Spheres?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't have threats, they have a harder time killing us. And we don't actually have an answer to a second threat except for the Liliana, and Liliana comes down a turn later.
Yeah, what's that? Spire Bluff Canal land? Yeah, okay. And Lava Dart's just 1 damage?
1 damage, but it has Splashback for sacrificing a mountain.
Okay.
They're less inclined to sacrifice a mountain early game. It's like
Yeah.
you can't use it for mana anymore.
Okay, cool.
Also to note, things like Spire Bluff are not mountains.
Yeah, it just says land.
Yeah. Wooded Foothills can get mountain, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, Tarmogoyf is a good one.
Okay.
So, we have creature and sorcery in the graveyard already, which means if they try to lightning bolt our Tarmogoyf, it'll take 3 damage. But the way that Tarmogoyf works is when creatures die from damage, they die as a result of state-based effects. So basically what that means is...
Well, like, the instant would resolve before, and then he'd get +1.
Right, so
he wouldn't actually die.
It'll be a 2/3 with 3 damage on it.
Yeah.
But then the bolt will go to the yard, which immediately makes Goyfs a 3/4.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I got that part, baby.
Okay, so we should be pretty safe to just go Forest Tarmogoyf. And then we probably don't want to block, because then a bolt would let them kill our thing.
Yeah. And then we're not oozing, because they'll
just kill it, right.
Okay. Yeah, because I would have played ooze, because I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, couldn't they also lava dart it too? Like, but, you know what I mean?
Like bolt and lava dart?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we kind of get the 2 for 1.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
And if they're using their entire turn to just like kill the Tarmogoyf, and then we have a backup threat anyway, it's good
pretty
for
bad
us.
for them.
And again, no way we're blocking this. Our Goyf is way more important. And plus, we've got a Liliana to kill their thing anyway.
I'm just gonna... Yeah.
So we've got a bit of a decision coming up. And that is what land do we want to get. So we only need a swamp to cast this Liliana, but we're going to want a lot of green mana to make our ooze
Yeah,
good.
you want a black-green.
But then at the same time, we're having an Overgrown Tomb come in tapped to play Liliana this turn means that we're taking damage that
again
we wouldn't usually have to.
Cause your black-green card is what?
Overgrown Tomb?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's not a shockland.
it is a shockland, yeah. All the untapped lands in Modern that produce multiple colors are shocks.
Yeah.
So the question is, do we want to get Overgrown Tomb, or do we want to get just a basic swamp?
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know either. It's kind of it's kind of a toss-up as to, like, which is better. The opponent has Lightning Bolt, which means that even if we put one counter on the Scavenging Ooze, it'll die anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, gaining the life does mean we'll get at least one life back. So if we get Overgrown Tomb here, we're going to 12. So do we think 12 is healthy enough? We know they've got 5 points of burn already in their hand. I'm kind of leaning towards no.
Why not just cast Liliana this turn?
We are.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like, we have to plan for future turns.
Yeah.
So I think I'm leaning towards Swamp because given the amount of burn in their hand, it's likely that 2 life could actually end up meaning something.
That makes sense.
Also, the opponent might be playing sideboard cards like Blood Moon, which means that we want our guaranteed source of black.
Oh, yeah, because this is game 2 sideboard has happened on their end as well.
Yes. So then we'll make their creature go bye-bye.
Yeah.
And now we can attack for 4 because the board's empty. They do play haste creatures like the Swift Spear. But had they had another Swift Spear, they probably would have cast it last turn.
Yeah.
So now we've got 2 backup threats and a source of disruption in play. They can just Lava Dart it pretty easily. But that's a 1 Lava Dart that they're not using for a Prowess trigger, so that's okay.
That was expected.
Yeah, and now Goyf is even bigger because we had
a
Planeswalker.
That's true. Beautiful Goyf. Tommy in this household.
Alright, so they're going big right now, or they're gonna try to.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're getting thwacked for 4, going to 10. We know about a Lightning Bolt, we know about a Lava Dart.
They used the Lava Dart.
They can flash it back.
Oh, you're right. Sacrifice.
So we're ideally want another way to kill it, and Liliana is perfect for that.
Sweet.
Alright, so the sequencing here doesn't really mean a whole lot. We should just play Liliana in minus. Killing their threat's really, really big here. Because, like, you gotta think, like, they have both that we know about and a Lava Dart.
Yeah.
Each of those is worth another counter on Sprite Dragon, which means that they have 5 points of burn and an attack for 4. That already puts us to 1.
Yoinks.
And then we die to pretty much anything.
Zoinks.
But Liliana is perfect here. Yeah, we could sit back to not be afraid of a haste creature. If it's a Sprite Dragon, then, like, it flies anyway. We can't block. But we also need to close the game. Every turn we give them to just draw more gas is a turn we could risk losing.
Oh. Here comes what's it called? The Stormwing.
Yeah, Stormwing's gonna be
thicky.
Making me nervous. If they've got it.
Yeah.
How many spells do they have? They have 1, 2, 3, 4 spells in their yard, so they're still 2 off of Reveler.
Okay.
Alright, they've got it.
Thicky.
Alright, so we're gonna have to be careful. So between Bolt, Lava Dart, that's 2 Prowess triggers, and it has an original power of 3, so we're 1 off of dying, just with what we know they have.
So do we want to ooze?
We don't have multiple green, though.
Oh!
That one comes in tapped.
Ah.
So now what we should probably do is we should plus, because that'll at least eat a card from their hand. What do they do with their scrying? They put 1 on top, 1 on bottom. So the odds we die are kind of high, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So let's just say each of us discard.
We're discarding, the Tireless? Well, we don't have the other green, so the ooze. Well, we'll have it next turn.
If we get to untap with it, gaining life might be good. There are 3 creatures in the yard. I mean, we could go Tracker and then play the Ravine, which would give us a landfall and we'll make a clue, but the clue may not mean a whole lot. So I think I like just discarding the Tracker and seeing if we get to untap with Ooze.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's what I would have done.
But yeah, like I said, the odds we just die are very high.
Yeah, still. Play it out.
I mean, the opponent has to be somewhat afraid that we've got a lightning bolt of our own, because if we can bolt them, they just die. Because we're putting them to 3 here. So they do have to live in a little bit of fear.
And
And that's what they're thinking of now.
Yeah.
And they know what their top card is. Again, we know that any other spell means we just die. But they don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know that.
Which is why it's important we don't play these things before combat.
This is why playing Magic online is great.
Yeah.
Your poker face is your screen. Mm-hmm.
You know, they're thinking about it. They're like, uh-oh, do I just die here? But they also have to think,
watch them just be like, damn, concede.
They should probably just take the hit. Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Alright, so now we can play our stuff, but then they know
that we don't have
but then at the same time, like, we can't kill them next turn either. So we kind of just have to play it out.
Why can't we kill them next turn? Oh, because they'll like have to block.
Yeah. So now we just hope that they somehow don't have a 3rd spell. Which they probably do. Alright, that's the one we knew about.
Yeah. And that
Right, so
is
we
to
know.
our face?
That's to our face. So
Okay.
Lava Dart means that they get to kill us. Yep, that's another Lava Dart. They've got this one too. So we do just die, unfortunately.
Wait, why?
Because this puts us to 6.
Why couldn't she just block with the scavenging ooze?
This flies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm used to Arena and the little little floating thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty convenient.
How did I get this to pop up? Do you know?
No idea, but it's great. You can full screen that now. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know how I got this to pop up. This is what I've been looking for though. Because now I don't need
that.
I don't need this.
Yeah. Opponent found.
Yeah, I don't know why this is up here, but I like it.
You can probably switch it to. Or you could just make it. Make it huge.
Nah, it's fine. That's how it is. Yeah, I don't know why this is here.
Well, it is welcome. It is welcome.
Cracker Pack.
Cracker Pack. Could do me a snacko. It's a keepo.
Yeah, this is fine.
This is fine. You. What?
It's a little on the slow side, especially since the opponent gets to go first.
Oh, well, yeah, because this is.
We don't have anything to do on turn 1. Holy moly.
Wait, how did they. Oh, it was in the opening hand.
Yeah.
You may begin whenever you don't. Whenever what becomes the. Oh, you or something you control?
Yeah. So, like, if we, like,
no,
use
I
a
know.
Liliana...
My short-term memory was a little off.
Fatal Push or Lightning Bolt. Alright, that's neither. Let's just get the Overrun Tomb down tapped. We don't have anything to do with it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this was the fail rate, is if we play against, a really aggro deck, and we just don't have anything to do.
Oof. Big oof. This is fun. Surprisingly. I'm teasing. Alright.
What is this?
Wow, they're popping off.
This is
Boros
Burn.
Charm?
I mean, this is basically the deck that you learned how to play before, except
No,
they're
yeah.
playing Leyline as well.
Yeah. Oof.
Sitting for a lot.
I'm already thinking, like, what are we going to sideboard in, you know?
Well, that'll actually gain us some life if we can get a creature in the yard. I mean, I guess we're just going to play Tarmogoyf here. Tarmogoyf lives through 1 prowess trigger, whereas Ooze doesn't.
Then if things go south, cling Tarmogoyf?
Well,
probably.
yeah, we can cling our own Goyf to gain 3. I mean, we want to ideally get their board empty.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Searing Blaze.
Alright, so there is already instant in the yard, so unfortunately our Goyf just dies to this.
That's okay, we can gain 3 life.
Eh.
No?
I mean, we can gain 3. That's true. So we're going.
It only
we're,
buys so much time.
Yeah, we're going at 8. And they've got a Rift Bolt on suspend, which means we're at a virtual 5.
Rift Bolt? Oh, okay, thanks.
I mean, we need to get this
We have a
this
Bloodbraid Elf.
Swift Spear off the board. The issue is that if we target them with an Edict, we take another 2. So
Edict? What's in...
with the Liliana, we minus targeting them.
Oh, okay.
Magic slang for you sacrifice a creature is Edict.
Okay.
The original card, like Chainer's Edict, was target player sacrifice is a thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so we could Liliana minus, but this puts us down to 3, which means we die to just any burn spell. It's possible we just want to play a Tarmogoyf as a blocker, and then we can Cling to Dust our other Tarmogoyf. We'll have to be careful though, because eating this creature means we'll remove a type and shrink our Goyf. And then I think we want to just get basic Forest, because if we want to Cling, we have to have a black source for that.
Yeah.
So let's just play a Goyf.
Wait, you got... Cling is a...
Instant. What's the question?
You were talking about Ooze's ability, and you said Cling to Dust.
No, if we Cling to Dust Tarmogoyf, we'll shrink this Tarmogoyf.
Yeah. But you got the basic Forest for the Scavenging Ooze ability.
Yeah, we're gonna want multiple green for it.
Okay.
I'm
You
just
said Cling to Dust, so I got confused.
I'm just planning ahead.
Yeah. Sounds good. Just making sure I'm on the same page.
All right, so we're going to 4 here. They are actually adding sorcery, so Goyf even grows a little bit more.
Tanks.
All right, them sacrificing their land is a good sign for us because they're using mana not to kill us. Guide, that's fine. Just a creature with haste.
Yeah.
So they may be thinking now that they can guaranteed put us to 2, which so them attacking with both is kind of good for us because we're gonna get to basically kill something for free without
Well, I mean, they
taking
still have
2.
land, and they have a card in hand.
Yeah, but we're gonna Cling to Dust, targeting our Tarmogoyf
Okay.
beforehand. The issue is if they have another spell and we're shrinking our Goyf here, we'll be a 3/4 and they'll be a 3/4, which means their thing won't die.
Yeah.
But this thing can't grow, so it's probably safer to just block this way. And then since we're not targeting anything, Leyline doesn't actually hit us. So we get to kill something for free.
If you target something in their graveyard, Leyline doesn't trigger, right?
I
Because they don't
believe
control
so.
it?
I believe so. Whenever you or at least one permanent you control.
Okay,
So
yeah, so it wouldn't
things
be
in
a
the yard
permanent.
don't count, yeah. So we could now Liliana minus targeting them. Issue there is we take 3, go back down to... So we
Why
take
would we
2, go back
oh.
down to 3. So what we might want to do is just play our Bloodbraid Elf and see what we
Okay.
cascade into. If it hits another threat, maybe we can get a big attack in and then threaten lethal next turn.
Why don't we want to play our Ooze?
It's just less mana efficient, and there's only actually one thing we get to eat, so it only puts us up to 6.
Oh, do you usually save it for when you can flood forests into it?
Not necessarily. Like, if we need it as a clock, then sure. But Bloodbraid is just as good a clock, because this would be at maximum 3 power, and this is already 3 power.
Okay.
So, I mean, the lower we are, the more dangerous it is. But
That's what I was thinking, like,
we're
get
already...
a life off of it.
Yeah, we're already kind of living on the edge. We can't afford to target anything, or we die to pretty much anything in their deck. And, like, if this even hits a targeted removal spell, we have to decide if we even want to cast it. Because it'll just trigger. Alright, well, we hit something that targets.
Nice.
So now we have to think,
Sorry.
Do we want to actually target them,
Nice.
or can we plus? I think plussing might actually be the right play.
How many cards do they have?
They have one.
Yeah.
So the odds that this is making them discard a spell is actually kind of high, and we're just gonna discard Terminate.
Yeah, because we don't want to target anything.
Well, actually, I guess we could discard Second Liliana. Second Liliana
Why?
may be even better, because that'll add another type to make Goyf larger. Terminate in a pinch can at least kill something at instant speed. Whoa, they added enchantment too. Goyf is huge.
Chonky.
Alright.
That is one chonky boy.
Alright, so now we have to think about our attack. So if we attack for just 6, we put them to 10. That means an attack for 9 next turn is actually 1 short. But if we attack for both, we die to any spell.
Yeah. No, attack with Goyf, leave up the Bloodbraid.
Yeah. We still die to Boros Charm, which is like their one spell that just does straight 4 damage.
Yeah. I remember what it does.
I mean, if we can win a game without ever having to target something, that'd be impressive.
Yeah.
What is this? Guide. Okay. So, I mean, Swift Spear kind of can't attack because we would just munch it.
Yeah.
We'd go to 2, which means we can't target anything. Alright, what do we hit? Alright, so there's a Tireless Tracker on top. So now let's think. So we have a Scavenging Ooze and stuff to eat, which means that we can gain 1 life. So if we block this, we'll still be at 4. We can then play Ooze, gain to 5. If we Edict them, we're at 3, which means we still die to any burn spell. So I think we kind of have to block
How'd you
here.
gain to 5 if you already got 1 off the...
Well, we're at 4 currently.
What do you get?
We're gaining 1 from the Scavenging Ooze, eating a creature.
Yes. Oh, and then on the next turn.
Right. The turn following, we can gain even more life.
Okay.
Like, I'm saying, like, we'll be at 5. If we Edict them, we'll be at a virtual 3. It'll guarantee we get a hidden with Goyf, but then we die to anything. So...
Living life on the edge.
Right. So, I mean, I think we're actually in an okay spot here. Because our 3/3 Ooze is going to outsize their Swift Spear, even if they get to cast something.
Yeah. Oh, and they don't even have any cards in hand.
Correct. So, there's not a single card they can draw that will just kill us, and we can continue hitting them.
Unless it's Boros Charm.
Well, we're going to go to 5, though. Boros Charm will use 4.
Yeah.
There is technically 1 card that would do it, but it's a miracle card.
What is it?
I don't remember. I think it's called Thunderous Wrath. It's a 6 mana deal 5, but if you reveal it off of the top as you draw it, it costs 1. Pretty much no one. Pretty much no one does it.
Nice.
What's up, Element? How's it going? Doing well. How about you?
Yeah.
Living on the edge currently.
For real. All right. Oh, you're attacking first.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
attacking. They don't block because they assume they're gonna need an attacker. All right, and so there are things like Skullcrack that would prevent us from gaining life. So we're just gonna go ahead and main phase this and make sure it works.
Yeah, of course. Main phase it. That's what I thought we were doing anyways.
All right, and then we could plus this, but I mean, it actually doesn't do anything. This game's not gonna come down to an ultimate.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, Thunderous Wrath. Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. But yeah, we
insane.
did it. we somehow won that game.
What do you mean?
We won.
Oh,
they drew the Boros Charm.
Wow, we made it to 5 lives. So
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice, babe.
Horizon Land and into Searing Blades would have done it as well. That's true. That would have been Exactsies. Like, exactly the only, like, back-to-back perfects. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to get a little lucky. Alright, so Collective Brutality, pretty insane versus them. Just gaining life. Like, very often we'll use all of the modes. Because remember, we can escalate.
Oh,
so, I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. And then Cloth is good just because it gains some amount of life. Alright, and that's kind of all I have for this matchup. So we're going to take out anything that says lose life, which means Thoughtseize.
Okay.
And then the other cards we want to take out are kind of a toss-up.
Do you want to take out a Ren and 6?
Usually I do.
Okay.
Just because, like, it doesn't really kill anything, right?
Exactly.
Okay, we get one more. Pick one more.
One more. I like barely remember what all of these do, like in a short. You know what I mean?
If you want, you can hover over something, and if you click both at the same time, it'll go big.
Click both?
Both left and right. Hold it.
Oh. Oh, we want that.
Yeah, that's what we brought in.
Oh. Yeah.
You got a minute and a half.
Oh my god.
No
Okay.
pressure.
Fatal push.
Fatal push is great. We get to kill their cheap
Ah!
stuff. Just click it back.
Okay.
Double click. There you go.
Is it this?
You took it out again.
Take over. Take over.
Oop. Oh, Moto's being laggy. All right, so we could just take out another Renin 6
yeah.
for the same reason you took out the first one.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was just.
You're good.
That was stressful.
But yeah, that was they even drew the Force Charm.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Twas fun.
And you know they had to show it to us too, like so they know how close, so they know how lucky we were.
Oh, you can choose to reveal your.
Yeah, you don't have to reveal.
Oh. Okay.
All right, what do you think of this hand?
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's okay. It's.
This hand is the Stone Cold Nuts.
Yeah.
We've got the best sideboard card that we could ever hope for, and we've got like 2 interactive spells. If they have Leyline, it gets worse, which they don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're remaining 3 trackers element. They've been very strong.
I think, how many videos did you do testing that?
3. This is the 4th one where we've got it.
Yeah.
The 4th video with 3 tracker. Alright, so now we have a decision between Fatal Push and Inquisition on turn 1.
Straight target. Wait, what's the difference?
This takes something from their hand, this kills a creature.
Oh,
So I'm pretty sure there is a right answer here.
wait, can you hover over the text for the goblin? No, whenever whenever it attacks? Oh, okay, we would probably want to get rid of the creature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we can Inquisition, but Fatal Pushing this is like pretty much guaranteed to gain us 2 life.
That and you don't want to give them more information.
Yeah. Usually I like waiting until combat so we get the trigger. There's a chance we get a free card like we already have.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is if we wait, we've got 8 cards now, or we're gonna have to discard to hand size.
Yeah.
So like it actually is fine just killing this now. But usually you would wait if you don't have 7 cards already.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're good. You're good. No worries.
Oh no, I was just trying to be sly and plugging in this YouTube.
Lava Spike. Alright, so this looks like a pretty easy Collected Brutality turn. We're going to get to use all the modes. We even have an extra card because the Goblin Guide. The Goblin Guide gave us something to work with.
That's fine.
Okay, we played against 2 very fast decks so far, which like helps move it along.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. It's nice too, because remember this has Prowess, but they're tapped out, so the -2/-2 should work unless they've got something like Gut Shot or Mutagenic Growth.
Oh, I mean, doesn't that still cost mana?
They have an alternate cost of Phyrexian mana, so they can just pay 2 life to do it. But I mean, if they do it, then like it's kind of like we've taken another card out of their hand anyway. So now we have to figure out what we want to discard. Kolaghan's Command, kind of just like our most expensive, least efficient.
Yeah.
So, and then I think Peatland as well. Like Peatland could redraw.
Oh, we discard 2.
We have to discard 2. We discard a card for each time we're escalating. We're doing the full.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Peatland, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't really have double mana cards anyways, so it's like
Right, yeah.
you already have black and green.
Wow, we're doing it. All right, so not much of a decision here. Unfortunately, Rest in Peace is it's gonna make our glyphs really tiny. But then it's a good reason we kept the tracker because it doesn't really rely on the graveyard for doing its thing. And they're probably just planning on casting Skullcrack. So the cool thing now, actually, is since they didn't play Rest in Peace, we can just cast Inquisition and we can take it.
The resting piece?
The Rest in Peace, because they didn't put it into play. It's still in their hand.
Oh, spicy. Is it an instant?
Rest in Peace is an enchantment.
Oh. Oh, they Boros Charm us.
Right, so now we actually have kind of a decision.
What? I thought we were taking the rest in peace.
But they just hit us for 4 with the Boros Charm. So if we take Rest in Peace, they've got Skullcrack in hand, right? So that puts us at a virtual 8, which is still like pretty healthy, right?
Yeah, and then our Goif would be how big?
It's going to be a 5/6 because we're going to add enchantment if we take Rest in Peace.
Yeah.
So we probably just want to get the Goif down, just take the Rest in Peace. The only concern is that we're leaving him with burn spells. But like if the cost if the upside is
get that big boy in there.
Exactly. If the cost is like putting a 5/6 down, then like
yeah.
They could draw another
Coach, put me in, coach.
And then next time we get to play Tracker and then play Verdant, which will get us 2 clues.
Yeah.
Ooh, Eidolon is a little annoying.
Has a spell. What?
Whenever a player gets a spell.
Oh.
And that includes them.
Oh, that's
so
true.
They'll do damage to themselves.
Okay.
So we can attack for 5.
How much damage? 2?
2.
Okay.
So if we play Tracker, that then puts us to 8.
Yeah.
Skullcrack puts us to 5. And then we probably don't want to just block with our Tracker, so we're at effectively 3, which means we die to any burn spell. So their Eidolon's actually pretty annoying here.
You don't want to ooze then?
Well, the thing is, we only have like 2-ish creatures to eat, and it's going to deal 2 to us anyway.
Well,
Isn't
that like net 0?
Right, but they'll still have an attack with their Eidolon because we don't have another basic forest in the deck, so we would have to get a Shockland.
You only have one basic
There's
forest?
one basic forest. We could wait a turn and get a Shockland tapped, then untap and do it, but we're still taking 2. But what we could also do is we could play our Tracker. We could not attack with the Tarmogoyf, and then that'll stonewall the Eidolon.
Yeah.
We'll still be at 8, and they'll still have Skullcrack. But I mean, remember,
but then we're not taking combat damage.
Yeah, for them to hit us with any amount of damage from their hand, they're going to be triggering their Eidolon too.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to be very wary of any kind of attack.
And then we'll play land, trigger
the Tracker.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably end up getting Stomping Ground with this, because it'll be first red and second green for the use. So we should probably just do it now.
So that way it's up.
Because if we fetch and they for some reason kill Tracker in response, we won't get the clue. The odds they kill Tracker in response are very low. Just because any burn they have, they probably want to reserve for our face. Yeah, that's another good reason element. Good spot. So what he's saying is if we sack 2 clues, and put them to this will gain 2. Whenever we sacrifice a clue, this gets a counter. So if we're attacking them for that'll have us as an attack for 10.
Yeah.
And then they can't cast anything because they have Eidolons in play. Oh, you said attack this turn. Well, the issue with attacking last turn was that we would no longer be able to we would have to block with our Tireless Tracker, because or else we would get hit down to 2. We would get hit down to 3, and then we die to any burn spell.
We should move the chat here. Okay.
There might be a way to just like click and drag it.
Oh, that's how it closed and opened.
Oh, really? Oh, where'd it go?
And then right here.
Oh. The more you know. Okay.
Oh, okay, I see. But they would have been at 2, so they would have lost before.
Oh, okay, so you're saying like we attack for 5, put them to 7, and then if they attack, they can't. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Dang. That's okay. It's a learning experience.
Alright, so we still know about the Skullcrack. If they Skullcrack us, they're putting themselves down to 8. So they have to block. So if we attack with both, they have to block at least one thing, because we put them to 10. If they don't block both, well, if they block one thing, let's say they block Tarmogoyf, they'll take 5. As much as 5 go to 7.
Yeah. And
then they can attack, put us to 3, and then we die to the Skullcrack. So I think we're just gonna lead on a clue. The issue now is if we cast a spell, we're taking 4.
Why? Oh.
Because they'll each trigger.
Yeah. Damn. Element Homeboy was onto something.
I mean, they have to find Boros Charm. Because, I mean,
And they'll just take it off the top like last time.
each spell that they cast is for themselves. So they only have 3 more spells to cast, assuming we just let them have their Eidolons.
Oh, and they have to
If one of them is Boros Charm, though, they'll sneak through exactly lethal. They've used 1 Boros Charm already. So I think our best draw here is Raging Ravine, because it's a threat that we get to put into play. It's a land that you can pay 4 mana to turn into a creature for a turn.
Man land. That yeah, doesn't really.
No, that's still short. All right, so I guess we just sack other clue now, because if we hit Raging Ravine, we really want to play it, or just another land.
I love how we're both like, do I want to play do I want to cast a spell? Do I not want to cast a spell? Let's see. We're playing Glaive to start. Revisiting Elements logic. Let's try to get that in there.
Alright, they can't cast spells. Neither can we.
Neither can we.
Alright, well that's a land to at least trigger Tracker.
Wait, would you have wanted to play the second Tireless Tracker first?
No, because then we take 4. Then we go to 3. If we find the Bloodbraid Elf costs 4 and that won't trigger.
Yeah.
We'll just have to say no to whatever we cascade into. Because the whatever
Are we casting it?
Bloodbraid?
No, what?
What it hits is optional. You don't have to cast it.
So you're like actually casting it. It's not like coming into
it's
the
the
battlefield.
3/2 won't trigger because it costs 4. And this only triggers off of 3 or less.
Yeah. Tick-tock on the clock.
Come on, Ravine.
What's the art on that? A stork?
Nah, it's just a shard of something.
Oh.
Alright, well, we can't really keep playing that. Alright, we can get another clue. More clues. I mean, I guess if we draw Bloodbraid now, we could cast it.
Attack.
Liliana, that doesn't exactly do it. So we just pass again.
How much green land do we have?
2.
How many creatures are in the yard?
Just 2.
I mean, we could gain 2 and cast something.
Well, remember, it's still a net loss of 2. Because we're taking 2 Eidolon
you're
triggers.
Right. Oh, flick.
The issue with attacking them, though, is we could just die. Because they'll just block with 1 Eidolon and then kill us. Like, attacking with 1 doesn't work. Because they'll block with 1 thing, let the Eidolon die, and then they can cast spells and kill us.
No, it's got a point. That last sentence.
Which one? Oh, over the last 3 turns? I mean, it's the same thing, though. They'll still just block with 1 thing and kill us.
How many cards are left in our library?
We're not running. We're not gonna hit any
38,
danger.
45. Okay.
All right, then this
We have
doesn't
another
cast
land.
anything.
Landfall.
We can't really. All right, so an attack next turn is slightly different because this will be 9 power, which means if they pay mana on a canyon, they can't cast anything even through 1 Eidolon. So I think this is the last turn we're sitting on our hands.
This is intense. What's that card you have that's like creature type and choose a creature type?
Plague Engineer?
Yeah.
We didn't bring that in. Also, it would trigger their Eidolons.
But then it would also make them disappear.
They'd be 1/1s. They'd live.
Oh, that's all it does. Okay.
What we need is Ravine.
Jeez. You want to bring
So
a land for another clue?
if we're if we're willing to take one going to 6, that means we get to attack with Tracker. So that means we would hit for solid chunk.
Can you sack clues in response?
Yeah,
Like
clues.
before
Yeah,
damage?
you can activate them at instant speed.
You can also create them in instant speed? Oh no, because you need a land to fall in.
The issue with like paying a life though is then they need any 2 burn spells, and it doesn't have to be Boros Charm.
We don't have to pay a life.
Well, if you want to put a second land into play, you do.
No, just bring in that tapped.
You pay 1 life to sacrifice the Catacombs. It's a total of 3 life that you lose if you fetch and then shock.
I'm talking about the land you just played. You didn't pay a life for it.
It came in tapped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was saying to do.
I don't get the question.
It wasn't a question. It was more of a like, we should do this.
All right. Well, we get to attack now because even if they block with 1 Eidolon, they just die to casting a single spell. The issue is if they double block.
Why is that an issue? Why is double blocking an issue?
Because then both of their Eidolons are gone, and then any 2 burn spells kill us. Oh, well, I guess
Well,
not
then
any
we would
two.
be able to do things too, so it's kind of just like a...
Well, the issue is them doing things means we die. So we could attack with both now. Now if they double block, it's the same thing. So I think it's just this. And then we hope they don't see double blocking.
Why not?
What's
Then
up, Slayerfall?
we would be able to like bolt things and like...
Alright, so they should double block here. Alright, they didn't. Alright, sweet. So this is good for us.
Ideally, we're 2 turns away from...
Alright, then we'll just discard a bunch of cards. Do we have Walker in the yard yet? We don't. So we can discard Liliana.
We don't want to discard a Goyf.
Goif doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think if we had taken Elements Line like 5 turns ago, we'd have a good shot. But I think that was the 1 turn window where we had to do it like effectively.
Sowies. Okay. Interesting.
If they have the Boros Drum, we just die immediately.
Mm. This is scary. It's like...
I mean, we've got another game if this doesn't work. Path to Exile targeting Tarmogoyf. So they're gonna try to attack with their Eidolon now. Let's let the trigger resolve. You don't actually have any more basics to get either. So now we have to kill their Eidolon, and then we do just die to any burn spell.
Oh, we can ooze and gain some life.
Well, if we kill this, we're
Oh,
going to 2.
And then we actually can't cast spells.
Yeah.
And then
So we just have to hope this works. We missed the turn. We missed the window 5 turns ago. We just have to hope somehow that they don't have any burn spells, and they do. Alright, we die.
What was wrong with just taking the damage?
Because then we go to 2 and we still can't cast any spells.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Their Eidolon draws were
My
pretty
feelings
annoying.
are hurt from a game.
No, we just missed a window. It's our fault. Yeah, I don't think we changed anything. You want to change anything?
No, I'm just trying to look without breathing on the microphone. Sorry. I'm laughing at chat. What are those?
They're emotes.
They're pepes. But they're blue. The pepe meme.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Pee pepe. It's a pee.
It's Pepe.
It's a pepe. Boy, you sure you don't want to bring another damn basic forest into this deck?
I mean, we could. I mean, Basic Forest, it doesn't have that much of an upside to that often.
No, it's just kind of been annoying not having one the past 2 games.
It sounds good though.
That is for me to decide.
Is it good?
Sure.
Okay. So we can kill something. We have a way to gain some life. We've got a threat. We'd probably like one less land.
Okay, so lesson learned: be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh man.
Bruh.
Wait, they put us on the play? Oh, we chose to be on
No.
the play. I'm stupid. All right. Well, I guess I'm still gonna Blackleaf Cliffs, so we have the option of bolting something.
We're on the draw.
We're on the play.
They were able to play that before their turn?
It's in their opening hand. They just start.
Oh,
with
you
it and
begin
play.
the game with it on the field.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like not even on their turn.
Yeah. So we need to find Tarmogoyfs now.
Yeah, for real. Be defensive. be defensive.
Right. They have a Rift Bolt. All right, there's the Tarmogoyf. I don't think we should play it until it's out of range of dying to just like any burn spell.
Yeah.
So I guess Ravine go.
1, 2, 3.
All right, and then this will add sorcery. I mean, one of the ways to beat Leyline is just not target their stuff, which is just making sure our stuff is bigger. It's definitely hard mode. Yeah. Oh no, they have Rest in Peace. All right, so our Goyf isn't even gonna be big now, and now we have to do this now to cantrip, or else we just won't have a target.
Be defensive to be aggressive.
You have to be defensively aggressive and aggressively defensive.
Exactly.
It's easy.
Duh.
Let me draw a card, damn it.
So is the dog dead? Or is he not dead? I think he's dead.
What dog?
And rest in peace.
Oh. I don't know.
You remember our group chat going over that?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh wait, that's not even the one with the art.
No, the new art's not out yet, I don't think.
Oh.
It's just spoiled. So much logic for going in circles. Circular logic is the best kind of logic, right? No.
Well, if logic is best, circular logic is best.
You're using circular logic to explain circular logic. It doesn't work that way.
Why? I know, I did that on purpose.
Let me draw a card.
I'm gonna start singing the Jeopardy thing again. And no one wants that. Let me in!
The opponent is playing Enchantment Tribal Burn. All I want to do is draw a card. All I want to do is draw a card. Come on. This is going to be a long league. Yeah, I played against Jeskai Uri in last league. It took a long time. I got mana screwed 2 games and it still took a long time. They're probably like in the bathroom or something.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, wait. When do they get kicked?
It's like 5 straight minutes of inactivity.
Oh, that is very generous.
Yeah, they'll be back. They might have just disconnected too. Moto's been kind of buggy lately.
Yeah. There's no water.
Oh, it's 8 minutes before disconnection win? Yeah, that's a lot of time.
What's that timer for?
Which timer? Top left?
Yeah.
You get 25 minutes each to finish the game. If your timer runs out, you lose. We have 7 minutes left.
Oh my god. I didn't know that.
That's why I had mentioned that we might end up timing out.
No. No, let's not do that.
Like I said, I'm not going into this league expecting to get any points back. I'm just trying to, like,
Well,
mess around.
I'm not even making that many decisions, so it's on you. I was like, is that thunder? Alright, it's a party in the... I'm not finishing that. It's not a party tier. Alright!
Alright, Liliana's good. Probably really good, actually. We can start pressuring their hand without actually targeting them. Ooh, Tracker's good, too. I think we want to start pressuring their hand, though. Which would mean we're getting basic Swamp, casting Liliana, plussing. We could just throw this Tarmogoyf to the dust. Then next turn we can go, like, Tracker, Ravine, Trigger, get a clue.
Why are you throwing your Goyf away? Oh,
It's a 0/1. It's a 0/1. Unless I get rid of the rest in peace somehow, it's never getting bigger.
Okay.
Alright, so let's get rid of the Goyf.
Mm-hmm.
We've got other threats that don't care about the graveyard, so that's good.
Yeah.
They discarded a Sacred Foundry.
We are diverse.
No mercy in this dojo. Guide. That's stupid.
Guide? What?
Goblin Guide.
Oh, whenever Goblin Guide attacks.
Yeah, Liliana gets her on Leyline. That is true. They're attacking us. Rude. Oh, we got a land, though. Sick.
Huzzah!
More Goyfs. I mean, I would love for this Liliana to continue going up. Unfortunately,
wait, why is it still a 0/1?
because there's nothing in their yard. This is Exile.
Oh, okay, my bad. It was confusion.
I want to get the Tracker down, but then we're taking
No, don't we do
from this Goyf. We
the
can
Blood
edict
Braid Elf.
them.
Oh wait, sorry.
We would have to pay 2.
Yeah, the Liliana kind of confused me.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna plus Liliana, play Tracker, play Ravine, and then just block with the Tracker. Keep our life total kind of high.
Okay. 3, 2, 2.
I mean,
We could just...
that kind of means we're leaning on like keeping one threat alive. But I really want to eat their hand. We could, but we'll be taking 2 from it. Well, they just have lands in their hand anyway.
Oh, because of the Leyline.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Tracker and then plan on blocking with the Tracker. Just like a 0 life way to deal with the guide. Get my tap land in.
No.
Go. You prefer keeping Tracker alive? Well, I mean, I prefer keeping my life total alive. You prefer not dying? That's fair. I also enjoy not dying.
Gotta go for the long
I mean,
con.
if they're hellbent, then there's a chance this Bloodbraid just gets there. Like, the ideal scenario is Bloodbraid hits another creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm blocking this every day of the week. Land? Hey, yo.
And on Sunday. Because
Sunday?
today is Sunday.
Sunday is the day of the week.
I know, I just wanted...
Do you know the day of the week that's not a day of the week? That'd be even more impressive.
Sabbath?
Huh?
Sabbath always a Saturday? Why is it changing?
Friday night and then goes through Saturday.
That's not a day of the week, it's a days of the week.
True. Alright, we drew another tracker anyway, so. Alright, so I think I still want to Bloodbraid here, start getting the pressure going. Should probably just lead with the Liliana plus. We might actually ultimate.
What are we at?
We're gonna be at 8 after this bolt hits us.
Oh, our time.
We have 5 minutes. That's plenty of time.
Okay, Slayer Fall doesn't believe in us.
All right, let's discard. I guess Overgrown Tomb.
I don't believe in me either.
You don't believe in you either? Bloodbraid. We really want this to hit a creature. I mean, we've got a lot of life total. We've got some creatures to finish with. Let's not cast that.
No. What?
We'd just take 2.
No, I know. I just.
All right, and I'm not gonna play the land because I wanted to trigger tracker next turn.
I was like, you're going so fast, and then
we,
I was like,
we have 4.5 minutes. It'll be plenty of time. We just need him to draw dead stuff.
All right, so.
All right,
attack first, right?
Yeah, we could just start there.
Then tracker and land.
We could ultimate Liliana and just like split it, their lands versus their enchantments. That puts us to 6 though, and if they have another burn spell, we just die to it.
Yeah.
I think I'm just not gonna
tracker.
ultimate. Let's just get more pressure down.
Land.
Yeah, tracker land, say go.
Yeah.
Like I could plus Liliana. But
why wouldn't you? Yeah.
I think I'm just not gonna.
Each player discards a card. Why not discard?
It was like the bolt. It does 2 to us, but it does 3 to them. We might want it to win a race. Like if I plus here and they have an instant, they're just gonna cast it in response anyway, so it doesn't actually change anything. Yeah, and that's true. We do have the Ravine as well. So if they brick one more time, I think we're good.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's not a brick. All right, we need something here.
We need something spicy.
Like a brutality. Oh, brutality wouldn't even do it. And I guess let's get a clue.
Well, we would
If
pop
we-
our clues.
If we attack with Ravine, that's 10. That's too short. So we have to hope they brick. Which means maybe we just leave something back. We can
1,
pop
2,
clues
3,
first.
6 plus 3 is 9. If only we could.
It's gonna be close.
If only we could bolt on top of our.
No, we can't bolt targeting them because we just die.
Ravine last turn.
That doesn't
would
work.
have won apparently.
Ravine last turn doesn't win though.
Yeah, no, they had the creature still up.
Yeah, they that doesn't win. We'd have to pay 1 going to 1. I mean, 1's not dead. Like we had to play a creature last turn.
That goes back to you.
Like we don't have a tracker in play if we attack with Ravine. Oh, you're saying well, Ravine is 4 and 5. It's 9 and yeah, you're right. I think. All right, I guess let's sack a clue.
Am I making you messy today?
That's possible, but no, that's fine. I won't blame you. All right, there's a forest. All right, so I guess I leave back Ravine. I mean, I have to leave something back, so if they draw like a Goblin Guide, I don't just die. Do they just die next turn anyway because of the Ravine? They do. All right, so I guess leaving this back protects us from Guide.
Bruh. Did you use Liliana this turn?
They're Hellbent, doesn't matter.
What does that mean?
They don't have any cards in their hand. It just doesn't come down to an ultimate. It just straight doesn't matter.
Oh, so they just have to like draw.
They just have to draw any burn spell. If they draw a land, we win. Any of their if they draw a creature, we also win if they draw a
Where's the
creature.
bruh?
All right, well we
Okay.
die. Bruh. All right. Well, I mean, we lost because of us.
I'm gonna need Element to speak up a little faster.
Ultimate myself? How could I not have thought of that? But yeah, we should have won. It's okay. We're here to mess around a little bit.
What? I'm not upset.
Oh, okay. This is not. We lost. You're not okay because we lost? This isn't a serious stream, unfortunately.
Ulting yourself.
Oh, ult to self to sack 2 clues?
Huh? What?
Oh, that's hilarious.
But you need mana. Wait, what?
No, what they're saying I think actually would have worked.
What? What is it?
So they're
I'm
saying
lost.
we could have ultimated targeting ourselves.
Okay.
And then we can split the clues, everything, versus just our clues. And then we can sacrifice all of the clues to the
I
ultimate.
thought Liliana was like sacrifice one of everything.
No, you make 2 piles. You separate target.
Oh, this is not the okay.
Right. So then you get to sacrifice all your clues. Tracker doesn't care about if you sacrifice a clue by activating the clue or if they just get sacrificed to anything. So you would actually just sacrifice all of your clues, and then Tracker would just get all the beefy counters and we just kill him. So yeah, that would have worked. So we did 3 things wrong.
I'm gonna go.
Out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
That was a little aggressive. I guess you decided if we're keeping it already.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to keep?
No.
No?
Now what?
I'll concede.
No. No. Oh,
Only just get your playing too that way. Alright, you're casting this Thoughtseize. What do you want to take?
Let's see here. I don't know what any of these cards do. Oh,
Be careful not to left click because you'll take it.
How do I read them?
Here. There's this one. You know what that one does.
Yeah.
There's this one. That's like Blood Moon.
Okay.
And then there's
so
this
we're
one that you
gonna
can
take
read.
that one.
Which one?
The one that's like Blood Moon.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
It's pretty close between that and Stoneforge.
Okay, well, I didn't even bother reading Stoneforge, so...
It like gets an equipment and puts it into their hand, and then they could put it into play with it.
Oh, wasn't Jer making,
Something Stoneforge related? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well this is the card they drew.
I'm remembering that deck that he was trying to build. It's hilarious. Oh, we're playing versus another streamer.
Oh, are we?
Say. Stream snipe.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Alright, so let's just
Alright.
play an ooze.
We have integrity in this household.
We could have gotten Forest to play around more Magus.
Don't even talk to me about you and choosing forests. Your basic forests.
Well, I don't think there's room for another Forest.
I mean, there probably isn't. I just don't want to hear it. Oh, we might have Rainforest Cafe tonight.
Oh, because of the rain?
Yeah. We are not going out in public. We don't condone that during Corona. It's an inside joke.
It's an outside joke, actually.
It is an outside joke. So funny, babe. Alright, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, they did the thing.
The Forge of Stoniness.
Yes. Still, oh, it's also a creature?
Is it? Because she has 1/2. They get the Sword of good against our deck.
Bruh.
It's pretty good.
Bruh.
It's like
You don't have any
above
sideboard
average.
cards that deal with enchantments, right?
This is an artifact.
Oh, art.
We have a few main deck cards that deal with it.
Like what?
Maelstrom Pulse and Kolaghan's Command are the main 2.
See, I don't know what Maelstrom Pulse does.
It just destroys a permanent and every permanent with the same name.
Oh, and
Or
that's, but that's a
non-land
one of, right?
Yeah. We could also, the other way of beating it is just like kill the stuff that would wield the sword.
This is true.
Yeah, so, I mean,
So-
that would be ideal.
Attack.
I agree.
For Sparta.
Yeah, unfortunately, the sword is going to wreck our day. So now it's like, what do we play between Tracker and Tarmogoyf?
Goyf? Tireless Tracker probably.
It's more mana efficient to do that. Next turn, we could go like play Blood Crypt, shock it in. We could sack a clue and play a Tarmogoyf.
Yeah. What?
You
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, yeah.
The sword is
like
gonna mess it
that.
up, though. The sword's gonna mess us up.
It's gonna.
What?
It's gonna.
What are you imitating?
The sword.
The sword. The sword's kind of heavy, I think. It's one-handed. Maybe not.
Pull that up again. There is.
It looks thick, but they're holding it with one hand, so.
Yeah,
not?
but just that's a two-handed sword. I've watched Forged in Fire.
Oh, okay. So you're the,
I'm an expert.
You're the resident expert on
blacksmithing.
On blacksmithing. Got it.
Yes. I don't know.
You gonna make a sword and kill me in my sleep?
Nah.
Okay. That's
I need to
good
get an
know.
anvil first.
Remind me
There's
not
a
to
couple
buy you
steps.
an anvil.
This game feels a little slower.
Well, we played against like 2 aggro decks and we still almost timed out.
Oh wait, is this a new game? No.
This is match 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is game 1.
This. What?
We're actually ahead on time, funny
Wait.
enough.
What? Wait, I'm confused.
What?
Oh, yes, this is a game 1.
Game 1 of match. We're actually ahead on time too, which is kind of funny.
Knowing us. Listen. Experts just read the History Channel. I'm efficient and I watch it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
All right, so
I'm sorry. Okay, what's going on the field?
all right, so we can play Tarmogoyf, and that's our only green mana, unfortunately. If they target something with red and 6, we can Cling to Dust it. But that means we're not sacking.
I'm still laughing.
At what? Your joke?
This was fun.
All right, so let's try to kill this this Ren and 6.
Oh, is that what happened while I was goofing off?
What happened? What?
No, the Ren and 6. I didn't realize I was goofing off.
Oh yeah. Ren and 6 is a good one. We're gonna try to kill it. It's pretty interesting to me that they didn't just choose to put the sword into play. I guess they figure that maybe whatever they try to put it on will kill.
With what?
When we have 4 cards in our hand.
They're wusses. But I can't really speak on that because I am also a resident wuss.
If I tried to confirm that, I'd get in trouble, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Can't confirm.
Until bugs are involved. Right?
Yeah, I don't like bugs.
Okay.
Alright, so I can shock to have double cling up, but I don't think that's worth it. I mean, shocking means that we have the option of just sacking Clue. Our life total probably doesn't mean a whole lot. So I like having the option. The Ren and 6 died. Life you drafted isn't a draft, it is constructed. That's Ian. He says it's a draft, but it's not a draft because it's constructed.
So it's constructed.
Your joke
Are we
wasn't
going
funny.
back to the circular logic?
Your joke clearly wasn't funny. She didn't understand.
Also, you spelled waifu wrong.
Is that not how you spell it?
No, there's an A in there.
You would know, right? Ooh, Kolagun's command. See, that deals with their sword if they ever try to threaten us with it.
And we got our own Ren and 6.
Yeah.
Up in this.
So we get to
place.
we get to cast Red and 6, get back Wood of Hills, get our forest, which you love so much for some reason.
Ren and 6 on
Trigger our
fleek.
tracker a bunch of times because that's a combo.
Finna get crunk. Board on fleek.
No.
The
All right, so I think an attack with both is pretty safe here. I mean, if they double block, we can just Kolagon's command to break it up.
I am not paying attention to this game as much as I was the others.
It's cool.
I'm lost in the chat. I'm lost in the sauce.
All right, we'll just pass here.
Okay.
So their plan might be to like try to equip the sword, but we get to just blow that plan out because we
their
drew the
lands are
Kolagon's
pretty.
command. The full arts. These are from Unhinged.
It's like foil, but like
These are actually
screen.
foil.
Oh sweet. Yeah, because I'm like, ooh, it's so pretty.
There's an animation that I have turned off. All right, if they go to equip the sword, we're just gonna like murder them. I think.
Murder.
I could even let this happen because I think I plan on just killing the sword anyway. So I'll let them make an attack.
Kill the sword, then block.
Well, if I let them attack, their Bloodbraid will be tapped, then we just kill them on the backswing. Right now, they think that if they connect with us, they'll untap all their lands.
I mean, are we not going to block?
Well, it's got protection from black and green now, so we can't.
Well, wait, what gives it protection?
The sword.
Well, you're going to get rid of the sword.
Uh-huh.
Before declaring blockers.
Correct.
And then you can block.
Right, but if we don't block, we have lethal in the backswing.
I see. Okay. Also, Ian, I giggled because you missed our circular logic joke that tied into it. But okay. I'll give you the point if you want it.
Yeah. We could have also just done 2 damage to them, but yeah, they just conceded.
How do you know that? Oh,
it
the
says
chat
concede.
did it faster.
Moto's a little laggy these days.
These days.
These days.
These.
Alright, so we're playing against some kind of Naya pile.
I can't.
Do you know what Naya is? Do you remember?
No.
It's red, white, and green.
Like the Italian flag.
Yes.
And the Mexican flag.
Naya Stoneblade, yeah. That's about how I'd categorize it. I guess Clothis is probably good. Just because the game's likely to go a while.
Do you want water? I think I'm going to step away to get water.
That'd be nice. Thanks. Wait, you have to sideboard first. What do you want to take out?
I do not know.
Me either.
I mean, I think everything's pretty good. What are you putting in?
Just the Clothis.
Move your... What's Terminate do?
Kills the thing.
Oh, we're not. Okay, move you.
Not the first you've seen of this deck? Wow. Maybe it's a new upcomer. -1
Fatal
Cling?
Push?
Yeah, that's possible. We had a suggestion to cut a Cling.
Yeah.
Fatal Push is nice because, like, remember their swords are pretty good.
My problem is, like, I'm not remembering the difference between, like, your... Oh, okay, that's Destroy.
Yeah.
And then it's Cling and Inquisition that get rid
Inquisition
of something.
takes from the hand.
And
Destroy
Cling
kills from the
gr-
field,
Cling
and then
from
Cling
the-
is from the graveyard.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get water.
Yeah, I mean, Cling still has some equity because of, we know they're playing Ren and 6, right? Oof, the sand is, sure. This has gotta be a mulligan, right?
No.
This ends great if I draw a basic forest. Yeah, we like have to mulligan this. This one's not even that close. Like, if we can guarantee forest is on top, then it's like still fine, not great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright, what do you think of this hand?
Me?
It's got your favorite card in it.
It's kind of shit. It's a little poopy.
Yeah, it's really poopy.
Oh, this uses our timer?
Yes.
Bruh, mulligan.
Hey, your favorite card.
Oh my god, stop. Okay, keep.
Yeah, this hand's fine. We got bottom 2.
2? Goyf. And then ooze.
Second glyph's probably okay. Oop. Clicked something by accident. It's probably one of the creatures, yeah.
I was thinking the ooze because, like, it's not really... I mean, what are they using? Like, the creature card in the graveyard. That's part of what we got.
I mean, it's possible. We just want to keep a 2-lander. So the game's going to go long. We're likely to find lands anyway.
Okay.
So I think I want to bottom an Overgrown Tomb. Because if they're playing Blood Moon, we'll want to get basic Swamp. Yeah, that's true, Element. We don't die to the Blood Moon. We're playing Timerglaive Tribal. Did you know that?
Clearly.
You know, Timerglaive is going to be our first son's
We just
name.
die.
So you know how in Family Guy, Meg is not it's not short for what it's usually short for. It's Meg is short for Megatron. We're gonna name our kid Tom, short for Tomaglyph. Megatom, yes.
Megaton.
Batter Skull.
What do?
It's big. 4/4 lifelink vigilance. It's thick.
Do they have Blood Moon?
They have Magus of the Moon.
Oh, same thing.
But yeah, we can't get more than one black source anyway. This means we don't have
Because
red.
you don't have one. Alright.
Oh, there's people named Tarmo in Finland. All right, we just have to move to Finland where it's normal,
Hey.
and then we're good to go.
Get better health care while we're at it.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not? I would love for my quality of life to increase.
Well, that was a bad draw. Still ahead on time though.
Yeah.
And we can't even attack because they're about to flash in a 4/4 with vigilance and lifelink.
How are they gonna flash it in?
The ability on this.
Okay. I was like, it costs 5 mana.
Not really regretting land choices yet. I mean, we don't have any red spells. If we
To be fair, this was his decision.
the one red spell we have, we need to find 2 lands anyway before we even get to cast it. So like the odds of one of them is red are very high.
Looks into camera to break fourth wall.
Uh-oh, what is this? Embercleave?
What do?
It gives a +1/+1, double strike and trample. Fatal
Using
push,
math.
please. Oh, okay. Now I'm regretting decisions. Actually, it doesn't matter because we had forest, so we wouldn't have been able to cast terminate anyway.
I was right.
About what? About keeping? The other hand was unplayable.
No. Which cards to bottom?
It wouldn't have helped. I guess the third land.
Oh, yeah.
Third land would have made it different. What? No, what? No, nothing. Okay. I mean, I don't really think there's much we would want
What
to
does
change.
Ashiok do? We haven't even touched that.
It's good at stopping like the Stoneforge from searching, but it's a little on the slow side. Might be good enough.
I mean,
Double black is a bit of a
they might like
concern
mill
though.
artifacts.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so much good against them for the minus. It's more good against them because it makes it so they can't search. Because remember, Stoneforge enters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashiok does read Titan go away. Yeah, also I agree, Element. Yeah, like their Stoneforges come in at 2 mana, so like they'll come in ahead of the Ashiok anyway. I mean, is there something maybe it's better than? Any ideas?
What's Ren and 6 doing?
What's Ren and 6 doing? It's just a good value engine. It's possible that Ren and 6 doesn't have a lot of use here. I mean, it doesn't really kill anything.
What's Spellbomb doing?
Spellbomb exiles their yard.
Oh, and that's not really important.
Yeah. Ren and 6 is great. They play Elf. Oh, the
What's W6?
Ren and 6. Shorthand.
Oh, okay.
You like the same 60?
Empty your wallet. Who's this guy?
Huh?
Who's this guy?
I don't know, man. Yeah, Ren and 6 is
What's 6?
expensive.
Do you
like this hand?
No. I'm just kidding.
So what is it?
Keep.
Keep? Okay.
I was just kidding. So I was laughing to myself because you know Wessex,
Oh,
the
yeah.
location. Wessex.
Alright, so I guess we're getting
We don't
basic
even
here.
spell it out in full. Love that.
If we get basic swamp, we can't Ren and 6 onto guaranteed, but we don't have it yet. And getting our basic seems like a good idea versus them. Do you like that idea?
What's red and 6? Red green.
Red green.
You don't have like a red black card.
Well,
But
we've
you
got
can
this.
get-
This can make green and this can make red, if we want it to.
Oh, so you played the wrong land.
No, I played the right land.
I can't do whatever. Okay. The heck is Bone Crusher Giant? Oh.
It's a good one. I think we're just gonna take Pyromancer though. Their hand's
Yeah.
kind of airy. Seasoned Pyromancer might help them filter through it.
I hear you talk about Seasoned Pyromancer a lot, so that was just kind of like
It's a good one.
It was an instinct pick.
A lot of people swear by it in the deck that we're playing.
Yeah, I know, but you've tried it out, right?
Wow, lucky.
What?
They drew an accelerant.
Mm.
Hey, look, it's your favorite card. Hopefully the Liliana's gonna be good.
And then Fatal Push is from... Oh, it's just Destroy. Okay.
Chad agrees with waifu.
Spyro? Oh, wait, sorry.
Seasoned Pyromancer. No one spells out the name of a card.
I thought he was talking about the Spyro Dragon.
No.
That's why he was like,
The blue dragon from the video game is amazing in Modern John, don't you know?
That's what I thought he was memeing.
Oh, they drew Pyromancer too? Wow.
Bruh.
What is life?
Bruh. Bruh.
Need a bruh button. Yeah.
We really do. You should get.
So they discarded Stomping Ground and
streaming
Windswept Teeth. They used this, didn't they?
Yeah.
Alright, so we have Basic Forest now, so this can get black-red.
Mm-hmm.
We could just push this thing now so we can start plussing on Liliana. I don't dislike that idea.
Yeah.
Because if I minus the Liliana, they just get to munch it with the Bone Crusher Giant.
We could always terminate the Bone Crusher.
Yeah, like I'm not super worried about the Bone Crusher as a card. The Pyromancers are going to be annoying.
What does Spyro do?
You can pay 5 and exile it from your yard to make 2 1/1s. So that might have been a reason to bring in Plague Engineer.
Mm-hmm.
What?
He basically said, "Have you considered getting good?"
So I actually top decked like a god once in my life. And it's on camera. It's like 5 or 6 leagues ago.
Excuse me.
But yeah, man, why be good when you could just draw well?
Thought it said giggity.
Yeah, that's true, Element. We hadn't seen Seasoned Pyromancer. I mean, it's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched that they'd be playing it. But yeah, not seeing it makes it harder to want to bring in the Plague Engineer.
What did they discard?
They had discarded a Sunbaked Canyon.
Oh, like so something we didn't even know about.
Ooh, Ooze is great.
Oh, you have to eat the
yeah
seasoned pyromancer.
So it's a little awkward
because you have to wait a turn and they might use it.
So we kind of have to plus and discard terminate because we're going to want to eat something pretty much immediately. We can kind of hold the stomp hostage though, because if we eat something, they can respond and stomp. But if they try to stomp our ooze, we can in response eat something. So we'll plus first, so they discarded that information. Get rid of a terminate.
Do you discard first or do they?
We discard simultaneously.
Oh. Play the peatland.
Mm-hmm. They don't have priority before we get to play a land. So this works out how we want it to.
What's the mana cost for the giants spell? The
2.
Instant?
1 and a red.
Okay.
Always have another path. That's rude. I mean, I guess we'll get rid of one of the seasoned pyromancers. Not with that one.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, it kind of did what we wanted it to do anyways before leaving.
They have another one.
Well, I mean, it's better than them having 2.
It's true. They're gonna stomp this too. Yep.
Bruh. Yeah, you really need a stream bruh button.
Yeah, I could.
You just have me next to you.
Every time the opponent draws what I thought seized immediately afterwards, just hit the bruh button. Holy crap! Can you stop? Stop, I don't appreciate this. Ugh.
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Because my opponent draws better than I do.
Whose side are you on?
I mean, yeah, if you can draw it empty-handed every single time.
You are not in season. You know what? We are in season. Hunting season.
I could kill this one, but oh, it's so annoying. I need my opponent to just not draw so hot. All right, we need Bloodbraid Elf. Bloodbraid Elf turns it around. Bloodbraid. I mean, that clears the board. The issue is that their Bone Crusher is going to be out of Edict range. We can start buying back a Peatland.
Yeah.
Alright, board is empty, but they've got Pyromancers in their yard.
Can I read the Renin 6 text? Okay.
I mean, Renin 6 is like probably one of the better draws. Like, had we hit a land there, we were kind of just dead. Kind of just dead. Yeah, like now the edicts are just no longer good. Bone Crusher.
Would you like to ride
the bone train? Yeah. That sums up my mood too. It's a little face palm.
Mm-hmm.
Bone
Wow, I didn't see
Crusher.
that coming.
No, not in a million years. All right, let's.
What's it called? The Adventure Zone.
Adventures of what?
The Adventure Zone. Oh no, they just get exiled, right?
This? Yeah, they go into exile on an adventure. We're drawing really, really well though. Clearly.
When you don't want to look, but you gotta look. How much mana does the Peatland cost to turn into a...
1 and tap itself, so kind of 2.
Oh, that's for the draw? I thought you
Yeah.
had a man land.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm gonna do this now because if I draw like Goy for a tracker, I can like. Where were you?
Why didn't you Oh.
It costs 4.
Oh, sorry. I literally was about to ask why you didn't play another land.
Oh, we got an Embercleave at least. We don't have to deal with that thing again.
Sure.
They drew a land. How unlucky that all they have is 2 seasoned Pyromancers in their yard. Alright, there goes the run. Yeah, because our edict is just straight not good now.
We misplayed last turn.
Did we? How did we misplay? Alright, well that kills the thing.
What's the thesis?
Alright, so I guess we're gonna get basic swamp.
We're so sloppy because we keep goofing off.
It's okay. This isn't for serious stream.
For serious. I used to say that in like high school or something. For joking, no, for serious.
I guess I'll want to hold the bolt if this hits a way to
BBE
deal with
first.
it. Yeah, Bloodbraid definitely first.
BBW.
Oh, everything's fine. So we didn't misplay last turn. We're playing tight here. This is the tight stream. Oh, there's the pulse.
That's what she said. That's what he said.
I might just kill the Utopia Sprawl. Like I want to plus the Liliana.
He, she. Arguably minus Lily.
Which means I'm bolting. Which means I'm bolting the Bone Crusher.
Wait, what's going on? No, and just a lot happened on the stack now.
If I minus the Liliana first, they're just gonna make 1/1s.
I mean,
like this way, at least I have a Bloodbraid in play. They'll have some 1/1s, but I can bolt this, and we'll have a Liliana in play at least.
it was in case we cascade into Lily.
Oh, I mean, if we hit another Lily, then
I guess.
I guess.
Maybe.
Alright, I'll let their mana empty, but they'll just activate this now. Alright, bolt that. Take my 2. Alright, I mean, the way this game has been going, though, they're just going to draw Stoneforge.
Yeah. You know what's crazy?
Huh.
How many artifacts do they even play?
It's usually like 3-ish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you can just search it.
Yeah,
with that,
it's
so
like, it's usually Batter Skull, 1 sword, and then I guess Embercleave. Good news, one left. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I suppose.
But yeah, I like doing this way because now we at least have a Liliana. Hey, they drew a land. So you're telling me there's a chance. Bloodbraid would be good. Ooh, that one good too. I mean, I'm gonna plus Liliana, keeps it around. They can throw everything they have at it.
They had 0.
Huh? What was the question?
I don't think they had any cards in hand.
Well, they can exile their seasoned Pyromancer from the yard to make 2/1/1s.
Huh? But you plussed Lily?
Well, we don't have anything in our hand either.
So why did... Oh, for loyalty. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Okay.
Are you kidding? Stop. I guess they get Sunbaked Canyon back. I mean, they can guarantee kill a Liliana here. I mean, if they don't get Sunbaked Canyon back now, they get to eat it. Do they have multiples of those?
No,
They
just
don't.
one.
Just the one.
Can you give me the text on cloth is?
It's good.
I mean, what are we going to be doing with the mana?
Well, the important thing is they wouldn't have the Sunbaked Canyon to loop with the Ren and 6.
Oh, it loops? Wait, why? What's going on?
You get to return a land to your hand. And then you get to play it. And then you can sacrifice it to draw a card. But then you can get it back. And you can keep doing it once a turn. It's a good one.
Let's see.
Okay, but them doing this now is good for us because we'll get to eat it. I mean, they could obviously just like hit another good card though, which is unnerving. Shouldn't have to have the stomping ground though, right?
Why what?
I think they were saying why did they draw Ren and 6?
Oh.
Because they're lucky. That's why.
Because they actually top deck their stuff like when it mattered.
I mean, our Bloodbraid was a good draw. It was just late.
Where were you?
Where were you? I'm so sorry.
That good. Wow.
Huh. They're thinking about if they want to go after this Liliana. We'll get to eat one.
There she goes.
We're ahead on time still. Somehow. Yeah, they want this Liliana dead.
There's nothing we can do, so...
Well, we can block one of them. She'll go to 1.
She's at 3.
She's at 4.
Where?
4.
Oh.
She comes in at 3.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing.
This block is kind of free. Assuming they don't just have like another Ren and 6.
Why would a Ren and 6 change, though?
Because they could Ren and 6 and just do the last 1 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so let's get rid of the Sunbaked Canyon. We won't drain them, but they won't be able to loop it again. Like, we can attack their Ren and 6 down to 1. Which we probably just should. We can even terminate one of these things. I mean, we're gonna discard it to Liliana anyway. So I mean, it's on the free side. I could just not, but I think I want to knock this Ren and 6. You say don't attack. I mean, just let them have the Ren. I mean, this game could come to an ultimate. I mean, I think I should terminate just so I can keep plussing. Yeah, I'll terminate because if I don't attack and I get to terminate, I can eat another one of the tokens. And then plussing also gets their 1 card gone. It was a Blood Braid. Whew. Alright. So yeah, they could minus Ren and 6 to kill Liliana, but then I'll get to Blood Braid to do the last 3 on the Ren.
Yeah.
Do we care about their ultimate with Clothis? It's possible we don't. Did you draw another Blood Braid? Opponent, stop. Into Stoneforge.
Bruh.
I really should get that button.
Where's my phone? I'm gonna check out the button.
I'm gonna find the button. Jeez. Only a sort of feast and famine.
I said yes to a movie night.
On what?
A movie night.
When? Get back a Heath.
What am I? Oh, bro.
We can figure it out later.
No, I got distracted because I got a reply from a text message that I sent out a long time ago.
There's a sword.
Oh, they have a keychain.
Alright, well, if Liliana's dying for sure, I guess I'll just take a free block on an elemental.
They have a little bruh button for your keychain.
Oh, I need it, for sure.
You're at work? Bruh.
Alright, so I'll take a free-ish block. Well, I guess it is just free. We need Blood Braid into, like, a Tarmogoyf to turn Clothis on. Or,
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be hot.
Turn Clothis on.
How about a land? Not exactly the same thing.
Hey, I know you're making a land every turn, but how would you like a land?
Would not like a land, actually. I mean, I guess I'm attacking. Can't block.
Yeah.
Can you draw a land now, at least? Why eat the creature and not the path? I mean, they've got 2 paths. Like, if they draw something like Scavenging Ooze, I want their oozes to be worse. We've only got 1 in the deck. Like, if they draw Eternal Witness, like, this doesn't actually take an option away. What is this? Is there another Stoneforge? Okay, there's equipping. Just equipping. Oh, but they drew something anyway. Good to know. Did you draw another Blood Braid? I swear. Alright, well, we no longer have a ravine. Oh, this is so stupid. Man, this Bloodbreed was a top deck of the century. Imagine if imagine if they hit a land there. We're just winning this game. Yeah, like the opponent has just drawn absurdly.
You know, good decks tend to do that.
I mean, we have in theory a good deck.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying we don't.
Sounds like you're saying we don't.
I'm saying I don't know enough to say that we do.
All right, we need like a Kolaghan's Command or like a Bloodbraid into a Kolaghan's Command. I bet we draw a land though.
Yeah, exactly.
Here comes the land. Oh, sick! A land. All right. I guess now we'll get a path.
Yeah, he was betting. Well, he wasn't betting, but he was saying we might 3-2, which is also the average. Well, we'll see. What are we now? 2-0?
Oh, we're 0-2.
Oh, 0-2.
Sorry.
Sorry. The order matters.
This is about to be 0-3. But there was one of the matches we should have won.
Yeah.
0-3. They just drew Bailoff too. I guess. I mean, we're already 0% here.
Bruh.
They just drew so hot. We drew
This guy's so good at me.
we drew some of these things. We drew this. That was good.
For a
But
hot
they
second.
drew this and then it hit that. Actually, first they drew that, then they drew this and hit that. Which got this. And then they drew this. Oh, and let's not forget the fact that they drew back-to-back season Pyromancers. Whew. Yeah, I'll just scoop. Yikes. Hey, we could still get 50 play points. It's like $5.
Alright. You know, this is taking an emotional toll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every Jund player's internal struggle is playing against the field that's hostile to it and then getting that perfect 3-2 record.
Perfect.
Perfect. I've run good once.
My very definition, 3-2 is not perfect.
I've run good once, but I won a tournament with that run good, so that's all that matters.
I remember. Oh, your trophy's not in here.
No, it's over there.
You guys want those in
We
your
get to go
shiny
first.
trophies?
Alright, what do you think?
I think we keep.
Yeah, probably. It sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
What land do you want to play?
You skipped your draw step? Oh, because
we
you're
go
sorry.
first. Yeah, we go first. Alright, which
Okay.
land? You got some options.
Which land?
Yeah.
We are gonna play the Raging Ravine.
Yeah. Because we don't have anything to do on one mana, and that always comes tapped, right?
And then it's on tap next turn. We play the Swamp.
Yep.
Sorry, it's a nervous habit.
Forest into Stirrings. So I guess this is either Hardened Scales or Titan or Tron. I guess Tron probably wouldn't lead on Forest.
Bring Angel Baby.
All right, looks like Titan.
Okay.
You wanna go get the Angel Baby? Oh, he's right there.
Yeah. Hey, Papu. You wanna come here? Hey, baby. You wanna show the world your smile? Come here. Come here. He's like, hello from his bed.
Doggo is really comfortable right now.
We got him another bed.
He'll make an appearance in a moment.
Yeah. Make family stream, please.
Ooh, Gwaif is good, but I think we want a Liliana.
How many cards do they have in hand?
7.
Yeah. Titan in the 03 bracket.
That might not actually be 03 though. Alright, so we have a couple options.
They could be 1, 2.
Could be 1, 2, yeah. So we could track her just to get another attacker down. And then like next turn we can Goyf and have a terminate.
Did you just cast the tracker this turn?
No, we haven't made a land drop yet.
Okay, attack.
Yeah, we're definitely attacking, but
Attack.
like, you just want to attack first?
No.
We're attacking.
I just meant like you should have discarded then attacked.
Oh, well, we don't know if we even want to cast the Liliana yet.
Oh, okay.
Our other option is to track her. Our other option is to Tarmogoyf.
Goyf is a 1/2.
If we track her first, next turn we'll have 4 mana.
Yeah,
we can do like 2 things.
Yeah, I would tracker. You played a land already?
Not yet.
Okay, tracker, land, pass. Tracker land. Oh wait, it's 3 mana. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Man, if tracker costs 2, whew, that'd be good.
Never mind. We need to be aggressive. Be aggressive. As aggressive as one can be while playing Jund.
Jund is technically classified as an aggro deck.
You're kidding.
Well, assuming mid-range isn't like if you consider it like aggro control combo, then it's aggro.
Oh,
But,
I suppose.
Mid-range is kind of its own thing, hovering in the middle. Alright, so they return to forest. Wow, they have to go to cleanup? How unlucky.
Do it again. Clean up again.
Alright, so they could have a Dryad of the Illusory Grove, which is a 2/4. It's something to terminate.
I mean, we gonna play the Tarmogoyf?
Yeah.
Wait, can we attack first?
Yeah, we can. Sure. It kind of doesn't matter. We could even sacrifice the clue
Well, let's.
to get in for more damage.
Yeah, but then. Well, I was thinking we would Lily because we have 2 of them, but I guess you want to get the Goyf out.
They have so many cards that like plussing might not pressure them fast enough.
Okay, so then I would sack the clue to get in more damage and play the Goyf.
Yeah, that makes sense to me too. We kind of just have to pressure them.
Exactly. We have learned from. Oh, jeez.
It's a lot of Goyfs. Sorry, Lilianas. We could Liliana next turn just to plus and have a walker in the yard. That does grow Tarmogoyf at a minimum. It's the Dryad. Oh, I'm like psychotic. I mean psychic.
Or both. Alright, what does it do? Let's see. Can you
This? There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Alright, so if they have a Titan next turn, they do get to play it.
What's
If-
Titan?
It
Like
is-
the 10/10 stuff?
It's a 6/6, and when it enters or attacks, you get to search for 2 lands and put them into play tapped.
Oh, I'm thinking of the
thinking of-
Eldrazi, right?
The Eldrazi Titans?
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking of Ulamog, the 10/10?
Yeah.
Her land's actually really good. We might be able to just kill him. In fact, I think we can.
They block the 4, 2, 2, 4. Plus.
Yeah, we get to kill him here.
No, how?
We're
How do
gonna.
you do your
They
math?
can't block.
Oh, they can't? Why?
We're gonna terminate it,
Oh, okay.
and that's gonna add creature
Yes.
and enchantment, make this really big.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm getting hungies.
So we can terminate this.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're at 5, 9, 11, 1 short.
No, the clue. Pop the clue.
Well, the clue disappears from the yard, but we get to Liliana.
Wait, what? Hold on. Why would you not do the clue?
Oh, like to put the counter here?
Yeah.
That's 5, 9. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that is simpler, isn't it? I was saying we could like Liliana plus Liliana.
No, dude, just nah.
Because we could add Planeswalker and that does it too. It's fine. Yeah, the 2 ways to do it were sack clue or just add Planeswalker. Alright, so Alpine Moon is okay. Boil can be great. So they don't actually play a lot of islands, but remember the Dryad they had in play?
Oh,
Everything's an island.
island.
Yeah, yeah. Then Ashiok's good versus them too, because it stops them from searching
What do they search for?
their lands. Remember they play Titan.
Oh, yeah. LOL, she's smart.
She's smart.
Yeah, I have brain sometimes.
Sometime.
Sometimes. Not sometimes. Sometimes.
Alright, so what do you want to take out?
What do I want to take out?
Yeah, it's
Nothing.
all
Play
on
a
you.
67.
I'm not doing that.
Alright, let's see.
I'm gonna put this test over here that I think.
Sure, I'll take your word for it. Oh, yeah, that's not really important. Sure, run in 6. Okay, yes, babe. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, you're up.
No, you did it. You did the thing.
No, you gotta pick 3 more.
Oh, shit.
Minute and a half, no pressure.
What's, Inquisitions from the hand?
From the hand, yes.
Well, we want that, right?
Yeah, those are probably
We
fine.
want Thoughtseize, right?
Yeah.
I mean-
Bolt doesn't kill a lot.
No?
No. There are Dryad as a 2/4.
Okay. Do you want to take out a Liliana?
I could see it. They're better on the play. They could have stuff like Obstinate Baloth, which makes it worse. Yeah, chat hints are allowed. You were gonna cut Bolt anyway, yeah. Probably just another one. That has us at 60. Maybe 1 Bolt is okay. You like 1 Bolt?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Sure.
You got a coin?
A coin?
No, that's fine. We don't have time.
I have a Cultivate. We have 25 seconds. That's a ton of time. Look, I have so many coins! I just found them all.
Alright, what do you think about this one?
I think it is a 1, 2, 3 keep.
Keep? Yeah, that's probably fine.
Yeah, every time I do that, I'm just counting the lands.
Yeah, 1 Bolt for the win. We have to...
For the win. They'll be at 3, and then we'll just...
You ever have friends, like, as a kid, where,
Yes.
or like, you ever playing, like, Call of Duty, it's alright, last kill has to be a trick shot, right? We have to kill them with the lightning bolt.
Exactly.
Only the 1 lightning bolt.
So we're in Inquisition.
Yeah. What are you gonna take?
Oh, you gotta give me...
Blue Sky, thanks for the follow.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh, and they even mulligan?
Was that General
Lucky for
Kenobi?
us. Huh?
Hello there, General Kenobi. We should put that one in the no? Sorry.
We could,
I
yeah.
got excited. Okay.
They
Sorry.
mulled to 5. Solid animation. Thank you, thank you. And they don't have Veil of Summer up? Sick. Alright. Alright, you wanna cast it?
Me?
Yeah, play the land.
But no.
That one.
Oh yeah.
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 Yes.
Oh, unless you control.
You don't click and drag, just click it.
Oh,
Alright, I
okay.
guess that works too. Alright, that. Click them. You have to click them.
Oh.
Alright, and then pay black. You did it! Alright,
I am
now.
obsessed with the power.
Alright, well, you have a very difficult decision here.
Oh my gosh! Whatever will I choose?
That's the wrong one!
Stop! You made me actually get concerned. Why did you do that? What's Explore do anyways? I didn't read it. I just
You
kinda
draw a card and you can play an additional land.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and they drew their best possible, which was a bounce land. Because it's basically 2 lands. They get a land drop next turn too. I mean, we have a Goyf. Goyf is some pressure.
We do got the goifs. John, we have the goifs.
Pretty much. There's the bolt! We can kill them now.
Copy.
Alright, Goif time.
What you getting? A swamp?
Probably Stomping Ground.
Stomping grounds? Okay.
Yeah, it's better to make the mana
Mm-hmm.
better earlier.
Oh, mm-hmm.
And then next turn we could get Swamp if we really want to.
Or forest.
Or a Forest, your favorite card in the game.
Well, it is every time we played Ooze, we didn't have a forest.
We did have the Forest, you just wanted a second one.
Well, I wanted to cast and use the ability.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Uh-huh.
Which requires 2.
Uh-huh.
So we didn't have it.
Staggering Insight.
What? What?
It's a staggering insight.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Alright, well they're almost at Titan mana, unfortunately. They didn't have an extra land though, so that's good. Ooh. So Alpine Moon can at least take him off of a mana source. Slow down Titan by a turn. We can run in 6, get this land back, and then use it to cast the Alpine Moon. So we actually can't get Swamp right now. Alright, so let's just get Overgrown Tomb then. Then we need to fetch land into the yard anyway to make Goif hit for one more.
When are you gonna cast Alpine Moon?
Second main. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and name the Selesnya Sanctuary.
It's at the bottom.
It's this, right?
It's right there. It's at the bottom. It's right. Okay.
It's just easier.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably better to name the Sanctuaries because if they get some Amulet shenanigans going, they won't have the bounce
plus
land.
1 Goif.
Oof, Castle. So they're at 4.
Castle.
Gives things haste and vigilance.
Okay. Sure.
It's part of the combo. I mean, they can't combo with it anymore because it's in play now. Alright, well, we're gonna Bloodbraid, I guess. Gotta get the attacks on. Alright, what do you want this to hit?
What do I
You
want?
have to call it.
I don't know. What do you want it to get?
I just want to see if you're lucky.
Tireless Tracker.
Tireless Tracker? Pretty lucky. The funny thing is we even boarded one out, so there are only 2.
I'm really good on coin flips too.
Oh yeah.
I love the little OMG. It's not like
Please
I
no
wanted
type-
it. It's
please-
just the first card name I remember.
It's the first card name our deck remembered too. Dismember. Oh, we even let them pay 2 less life. Funny. Because we gave them a black source
Oh, Brit.
with the moon.
Brit.
Please no Titan. Please no Titan. We know that they didn't have a land last turn. Because they didn't put an extra one in with their 3rd Explorer. Or I guess we took an Explorer, so it was their second one. Oh, they have a tap land. Okay. Holy crap, our bolt's gonna kill them.
Shut up.
Yeah, because we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
What's the 8?
Run in 6. We can shoot them for 1.
Oh, we can?
Yeah, the bolt is gonna kill them.
Bolt
The
for the win!
The 1 bolt we kept in. It's hilarious. As long as I don't misclick and actually get to ping them. Ping. Pew.
You can't see me.
Well, that's because you're far from the camera. Come back.
Oh, okay.
Big J27.
What's up?
Oh, thanks for the subscription. Wow.
What's up? You gotta do
Really,
the what's
really,
up.
really appreciate it.
You gotta do the what's up. No?
Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that as well.
Hello there. I gotta get you a hoodie.
A hoodie, just so I can flip it down.
Just you flip it down, and then you flip it up just.
Just for
you play the game.
just
with
for
it
the
down.
meme. Let's see if we can scavenge these 50
These
play
oozes.
points, the 50 pay points. Yeah, your head went in a different direction with the joke, but it was a good direction.
Yeah. Sure.
You even called the tracker off the top.
Calling all the shots. Dream.
The dream, you know. Hey, I got a 3-2 last league, so I mean a 2-3 this league is perfectly balanced as all things should be, right?
Okay, Thanos.
We even get to go first. How lucky! All right, what do you think of this?
I think we can keep this.
Yeah, it's good. We don't have anything to do on 1, but I mean we're on the play and have a Ren and 6, so if we find a fetch land, it could be good. We don't necessarily want more lands though. This is a pretty weird hand.
It's just you gotta give it some time to warm up, Mulligans to 6. Okay.
We're winning.
Clearly. I had on the clock and everything. It's not because we're on the draw.
Alright, so I guess since we have nothing, we could just go ahead and get a shock land and tapped, save some life. Tireless tracker broken, so it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Fire.
This is fine. Ooh. So we're playing against Nauseum.
Oh, is this that deck that only plays this one card?
Which one card? 2 Lotus Blooms. So this matchup is very good for us, but our hand is actually pretty trash versus it. This hand is not gonna do it versus them. It's just way too slow. We need to find like Inquisitions and Thoughtseizes.
So, not knowing our matchup, should we just have mulliganed anyways?
It's hard to mulligan. Like our hand is very playable versus most of the field. This is just like one of those decks where our hand doesn't really do anything.
Well, was that like by field? Do you mean meta? Like it was,
yeah, like most of the meta.
Okay.
Like we're playing against like an Uro deck. This hand's very good.
Okay.
Usually Pioneer Phoenix, so 2/3 is a real dream for you. Oh no. I mean, I guess. I actually just bought 2 Phoenixes in paper. They're like criminally cheap right now. They're like $3. Oh, sick! A land.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks. We appreciate it for sure. All right, get our extremely slow threat down.
Too.
Have a good night.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Or do if you're into that. I'm not here to I don't discriminate.
Okay. It's good to know.
Listen, the R&D team have been making mistakes.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, which card is he referring to? I haven't been looking at the
Link tracker.
Oh.
Alright, so we're dead if they've got the Adnaz.
Exactly.
Oh, we drew another land? Perfect.
I mean, at least we have tireless trackers if we're gonna get flooded.
Oh, we're gonna die next turn.
Oh, really?
Yes, we're dead next turn. If they've got the Ad Nauseam. We really need to hit like a Thoughtseize here.
What's that? Okay, well, what does it do?
You reveal cards from the top of your library until you say stop. Each time you reveal a card,
until you say stop.
Until they say stop.
Oh.
They lose life equal. Every time you flip a card with the mana cost, you lose that much life. But they've got
Huh?
Phyrexian Unlife in play, which says they can't lose for having zero or less life.
So how do you...
They only lose by getting infected. And
So why don't you just concede?
well, they could in theory not have it.
Oh,
but-
like that time Jordan played the game without the card.
Oh, yeah. No, they'll have it, but they might just actually not have it in their hand.
Oh, okay. I mean, so what's the hope here? You just beat them on the clock? I mean...
The hope is that they don't have it and I get to attack them.
Oh, okay. Attack us. Okay, you got to attack them. What suspend?
I'll make them play it out so you get to see the combo.
Okay.
There are two different ways that they can win.
What's suspend?
Suspend means it goes into exile with suspend counters on it, and then every upkeep you take a suspend counter off. When you take the last counter off, you get to cast it for free. But it's not free because like you paid for it originally. These, however, go on suspend for 0. They did a whole cycle of these where they represent like more powerful cards. Like for example, is a fixed Black Lotus.
Yeah.
Because you get it 3 turns later. All right, and there's the Ad Nauseum. So I'll let you see the combo.
Okay.
So they're gonna flip cards from their deck. So this is their deck, but again, they don't lose life because they're losing life, and they can't lose from having less than 0. They lose by only infect.
And you don't have infect.
Right. Well, after they're below 0, all of my creatures deal damage as though they have infect.
Oh.
But the gimmick here is that
you don't get your turn.
They're gonna go to 0 cards in library, and then they're gonna make mana off of things like Simian Spirit Guide. And then they're going to cast a Thassa's Oracle, which says if it enters the battlefield, if the number of cards they have in the library is equal to or less than their devotion to blue, they win the game. So they have 0 cards left. Their devotion is 2. 2 is more than 0, so they win.
Bruh.
So that's the combo. Brutality is going to be good. Yeah. The Ad Nauseum has some weird tricks to it. But yeah, in theory, this matchup is excellent, assuming they don't have a Leyline of Sanctity after they've sideboarded here.
Alright, so what are you sideboarding?
I brought in Collector Brutality because it has the mode of taking instant sorcery. And then Ren and 6 just like pretty much straight nothing other than buyback lands, which could be good. Actually, Terminate does even less than Ren and 6 though, and as does Fatal Push. Really, they don't have any creatures. Like they have the
What's Spellbomb do again?
It exiles a yard, but they don't really care about their yard.
Okay.
We need
Oil?
2 more cards. They don't play a whole lot of islands. It might kill like 1 land.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's Alpine move?
It takes away the abilities of 1 land.
Oh, only 1 land.
I mean, we might just play Spellbomb because it redraws.
Clothis. What does Clothis do?
Clothis is on the slow side.
Okay.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll put it in. What do you want to take out? We could just take out a redraw.
Or the Ren and 6.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe just take out like 1 Ren and 6.
Yeah.
Like that?
I am. Cool.
This is a long
Ad
one.
nauseam. More like ad nauseam.
Alright. This hand's good if they don't have the Leyline of Sanctity. Leyline of Sanctity, you remember the red Leyline we
Yeah,
played
yeah.
against? It's the white one. It says they have hexproof.
Bruh.
Yeah, so I mean, if they have it, our hand does actual nothing. We can actually pulse the Leyline, and then it happens. Do I rent or own the cards? I actually own most of Jund.
Like what? 95%?
No, I don't have the Ren and 6s, for example. But now I have Mana Traders. Ooh, they have Veil of Summer. Let's just take that.
Okay, babe. That was a good decision of mine.
Oh, sorry. I'll let you read this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good job.
So it invalidates all of these cards basically.
Yeah. Okay, when...
Ooh, that was a good draw because that's at least a clock. So it may be a good idea to hold the brutality for one of the turns where they're closer to comboing. Like it'll take at least the spoils of the vault right now.
Wait, highlight that again?
Spoils?
Yeah. Isn't that like a tutor?
Well, I mean, if it's more than 20 cards down, you just die.
Why?
Because exile all the cards revealed this way, you lose 1 life for each card exiled this way.
Oh.
So, like, it could just kill you, you know? I mean, we could brutality now, just because we might want to use our mana on every other turn.
I'd rather not, like, waste a turn not doing anything.
Okay, so we can cast it then. I mean, we know it's going to hit at a minimum 1 thing, right?
Yeah, and then we can see the rest of they drew.
Alright, so they hit a Serum Visions, which is just draw 1, scry 2. It's also our namesake.
Yeah.
Oh,
so they have the Oracle.
Yeah. We knew about that one from the last time we Inquisition.
I just noticed it, so.
Oh, good.
Oh, this is for me? You
Yeah.
gotta make that way bigger.
Those as big as they get. Serum Visions is draw 1, scry 2. Yeah, I would probably do that as well. Just take the combo piece. Like, Serum Visions might help them filter back to it, but take a combo piece. We get to see what they top and bottom. Or not what they top and bottom.
We see if, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what are they looking for that starts the combo?
They're looking for, well, they're 2 different 2-card combos. Or what the Spoils of the Vault route includes 3 cards, one of them being Thassa's Oracle. The easiest way to go off is Ad Nauseum and Angel's Grace. Okay. Angel's Grace just says you can't lose the game this turn, and like if your life would be reduced, if damage would reduce your life to less than 1, it goes to 1 instead. Yeah, they topped and bottomed. We drew a redraw.
Okie dokie. This match is for the points,
for
right?
the points, yeah.
Alright.
We could pop it now, because if we draw like Inquisition or Thoughtseize, we can take an Oracle.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we should take a land out of our deck first. Just get an Overgrown Tomb. Hey, we did it. Hopefully one of the cards we don't know about isn't like another Veil of Summer. That would be unfortunate. Oh, sick. It's not. They found 2 Ad Nauseums though.
Genius. Top decking like a G.
Right, well, I mean,
Can you imagine if they sold shirts like that? That'd be so cringe, but in a good way.
You can make it.
I don't want to.
Alright, so they have half of the combo. But I mean, this costs 5, so they still need to have mana to execute the combo. Alright, let's get your favorite card.
Bruh.
Oh, you wanna? Alright, you gotta call it again.
Me?
Yeah.
What do we want?
It doesn't matter what we want.
Tell me what we want so I can call it.
Liliana would be good.
A Lily.
Oh, I should have said Tracker again. Tracker's fine too.
You know what it is? It's just when I called it, I must have called it for all the other games. I didn't specify.
Oh.
If it was for just that one.
You forgot to take the lock off.
Exactly.
Okay. You'll call the next one, right?
What? You know Tracker's.
I mean, Tracker is a decent hit. It's a
we
clock.
do have a land anyways.
There are many manas off of just killing us. They're 2 mana off of being able to get us with the Angel's Grace.
In other news, 2 mana is a lot to Marty.
It is. Alright, so I think we just take a land out of the deck and pop a clue.
And swing?
Yeah, because like if we draw ways to interact here, we'll probably want to cast So like Brutality.
Oh, because you also
would be
draw
good.
a card off the clue?
Mm-hmm.
Never realized that.
We
Why'd
can
you
do it
use
again.
the forest?
Why not?
Oh wait, we have 2 other. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright, so we should probably do some math. So we're attacking for 7 now. If we play Scavenging Ooze, that means our attack next turn will be for 9. So that's 16. That's 1 off. But next turn we can also sack a clue, and that'll be lethal.
Okay, play the ooze.
And I'll leave a green up in case it matters.
Why not just exile it now and put a counter on it?
Because then the ooze won't be in play.
Why?
Because we have to cast it from our hand.
Why not use the remaining green?
We can do it at instant speed.
Oh yeah.
There's no real reason to put the mana down if we don't have to.
Mm-hmm,
The odds they have something to do with their graveyard are kind of low, but it doesn't hurt. So they'd have to have a pretty...
Clues would have been lethal.
Cracking Clues lethal as well? Yeah, I mean, this diversifies the board a little bit. Like, if they have a removal spell... I mean, some people board in Fatal Push. I guess they would need Revolt. Ooh, they're going for it? I mean, I guess this means they have to have Spirit Guides. They have to have, like, 2 Spirit Guides for this to work, though. Oh, they're going for the spoils. They have to have 2 Spirit Guides for this to work. Or, like, a land and a Spirit Guide. Alright, there's 1. Wow, they drew 2 Spirit Guides. That's the only way it works for them, right? Because this is turn 4. Okay, we're just dead.
No wait.
We just die.
Really?
Yeah. They needed to draw a combination of land and Spirit Guide or 2 Spirit Guides. Because that's the only way they can accelerate into it. They drew it.
How do you play this all the time? I would just be disappointed endlessly.
Well, you see, you're with someone who is very, very unlucky when it comes to Magic. Like, this happens to me all the time. I got you, though. That's lucky, right? Like,
That's so cute.
I made up for my luck somewhere else.
I love you. That was cute.
Yeah, except we're dead now. Because you called Tracker. I guess you didn't call Tracker.
Didn't.
No, yeah, they literally needed exactly at least 1 Spirit Guide and the Mana Source. But yeah, we just did. Yeah, that's true. If we cracked the clue and hit like Inquisition Thoughtseize, as it stands,
Yes.
as it stands though, it actually wouldn't have mattered if we hit Inquisition or Thoughtseize because they had 2 Spirit Guides. Obviously, we don't know that, and they had 2 ad nauseums, so it actually just straight didn't matter. But yeah, it would have been technically correct, assuming they don't have double of each.
Yeah, also I've been wanting to use Ooze's activated ability the whole stream, so that was just kind of...
We've used it. We ate a Seasoned Pyromancer with it.
Oh yeah, but like, I wasn't actively involved in that.
Oh, you wanted to activate it?
No, I mean, it was just like, I think I was distracted by the chat, so it happened without like me being like, yeah!
Oh, well. Alright, well, we got kind of lucked out of that last one. Or bad lucked out of the last one. Alright, so... we can draw a card. Oh, it won't let us.
Yeah, I think it took too long.
Well, at the end of the league, it'll just end. So it won't let you, like, draw extra cards or, like, reveal your hand or anything. Alright, so let's do a deck tech. Thoughts?
Oof.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty much. Yeah. Alright, so we had one match that we should have won, which was round 2. But we were I guess a little distracted. We didn't really see the line.
We had too much fun that game.
We were having too much fun. We just didn't see the line.
Chat was popping off.
Yeah, chat had us though. And then I guess like in that last game, we're not guaranteed to win because we still have to win a 3rd game. But I mean, the opponent kind of got lucky. They found their spirit guides and another mana source. They were able to top deck us through our clock. But yeah, I mean the deck felt pretty smooth. I mean, in theory, this was a 3-2 had we not misplayed, and then really bad luck. But I mean, really bad luck happens, and we also had bad luck in the
3-2 or 2-3.
That was 1-4.
No. You said we should have 3-2.
Oh well, yeah, because we had
in an ideal world.
We had the one match that
5-0.
we should have definitely won.
Oh,
the
and
burn
then,
one.
Yeah.
And then the last game that we just lost, like they needed to have exactly a spirit guide and another mana source.
Yeah, the way our luck was running,
yeah,
that was probably gonna happen anyway.
Thanks for watching all the smiles. definitely appreciate you guys tuning in.
Thanks for giving the smiles.
Yeah. I mean, it was working, right? We had a pretty higher than average viewer count most of the time. Is that what we maxed at?
Yeah.
20.
I saw.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, that's going to be it for this video and this recording. So if you like content like this and you want to see some more, you can catch more of it on my YouTube channel where all my recordings go. There are none of us together on my YouTube channel yet, but we'll probably do a few more in the future because it seemed to be pretty popular.
It was fun.
Yeah, and it was fun. So I'll probably create a separate playlist for those. But yeah, all of my pre-recorded videos are up on my YouTube channel. You can find them all there. You can find the link to my YouTube channel in the description of the video of my Twitch page that you're currently on. And if you're currently on YouTube and watching this video recorded and you want to catch my recording sessions live, you can do so on Twitch at Junderdome, and you can find the link to that in the description of the video that you are currently watching. So with that said, thanks for tuning in and have a good one, y'all.